child would belong to the 10th zodiac if they were born between December 21st and January 21st. Learning a little about your Capricorn baby will definitely be helpful in their younger years. Even if you don't have a child yourself, it will help you understand and deal with any Capricorn child in your life. It could be your niece, your nephew, or even your friend's children. The traits of Capricorn children. Here are traits that most Capricorn children tend to possess. They're adaptable. While you might expect most children to have difficulty adapting to certain situations, it does not apply to a Capricorn child. They have an amazing ability to adapt to different situations, and this takes a lot of pressure off their parents. Taking them to new places, meeting new people, weaning them off liquids and onto solids are all simple processes. You won't have trouble with potty training or teaching them table manners either. Getting them to build good habits, like doing their homework regularly, will be a piece of cake. You might find that they don't accept things right at once because of their strong personality, but they take a little time to adapt. They are persistent. Capricorn children are often mistaken as underdogs. People get surprised by what a Capricorn child can accomplish once he sets his mind to it. You might expect something to be out of their league, but if they want it, they will chase after their dream until they achieve it. They don't give up on things that genuinely interest them or are important to them. Another great quality is that they stick to their principles, but don't preach to others about it. They don't compromise on things they consider important. They are ambitious. Capricorn children hold their dreams close to their hearts. Even if it seems to be an unachievable dream, you cannot shake them off it. They are ambitious, and their persistence helps them achieve their dreams most of the time. But they don't share their dreams or ambitions with many people. Only those they trust or are close to will even know of it. These children will do a lot to achieve their goals. They're old souls. A Capricorn child is not known to throw tantrums or act up. They are usually quiet and appear to be well behaved. You will see that they behave a lot more maturely than a lot of other kids of their age. This is why they are called old souls in a young body. Parents with Capricorn children will barely face any issues during the growing years. These children are calm and collected. They are also great at adapting to changes and are not easily shaken by unpredictable situations. They are perfectionists. Children of this zodiac like perfection. You will see they always finish their homework on time and that they keep their books and belongings in place. They like having the room clean and well kept. If you go about it smartly, you can take advantage of this perfectionist trait in your child. But if they learn of your intentions, they might want to rebel. They're predictable. As you spend more time with your child, you will notice patterns in their habits and behavior. It is easy to predict what a Capricorn child will do in most situations. If they trust you and they can confide in you, they will share their thoughts with you. But if you can't build trust, it will be difficult to guess what is going on in their mind. They follow rules. This is another reason it is easier to bring up a Capricorn child. They seem to have inborn respect for rules. Once you teach them what is right and wrong, they will follow these norms. They also have good intuition in judging what is right. Their deep regard for rules often makes them come across as conservative when they grow into adults, but they sometimes break the rules if the situation calls for it. If your child seems to break a rule, you should ask for an explanation. They usually have a very good reason for doing so. If you still feel like they were at fault, you can make them understand by using good reasoning and logic. This will help you get the point across to these little adults. And they need respect. Even as children, Capricorn children have a major need for respect. They dislike being treated disrespectfully. They also tend to think that they have to prove themselves so they can earn respect and love. This is why they try their best to follow the rules and work hard. But you need to tell your child that they deserve love and respect, even if they don't always come out on top. Show them that you respect their goals and thoughts, but you also need to let these emotional beings know that they are loved despite everything. The Capricorn kids at home. As I've already mentioned, Capricorn children are wise beyond their years. This is why you need to treat them a little differently than other average children. They are serious, even at a very young age. You will notice that they ask deep questions that are more suited to adults. They are also quite sensitive to a deviation in their regular routine. It is better not to leave your Capricorn child with an adult with which they are unfamiliar. It is usually a little beyond their comfort zone. You can help them with this one step at a time. Another thing to notice is that Capricorn children usually dislike loud noises. It is advised to avoid subjecting them to such noises or leaving them as strangers too often as a toddler. Once a Capricorn child gets interested in something, they can be a little obsessive about it. If they like to play with trains, they will probably want to read every book or watch every show related to trains. If they like dinosaurs, they will soon learn the names of every species. Don't be surprised if they often beg you to take them to the museum instead of wanting to go to the amusement park. When you see your child take this much of an interest in something, make sure you encourage them. Express your interest and support for the things that they love. This is one of the best ways to help them learn more as a child. And learning always begins at home. When they grow into their teens, you might see that they are often critical of you or others at home. But this is only because they have a strong sense of what is right and social justice. They are not shy about expressing differences in opinions over such matters. As a parent, you have to learn not to take it personally. Instead, you can contact them by showing interest in their hobbies or by trying to initiate activities together. For instance, if your teen likes to read, you can read the same book and have a discussion over it. Or if they like certain movies, you can show an interest and ask them for recommendations. These are easy ways to connect with Capricorn children. They are a lot less likely to want to talk about serious feelings or thoughts at this point in their life. So, you need to work on building bridges. While they act like little adults, they also have a silly streak. Try to draw it out as much as you can when they are children. Encourage them to play often and to do things they enjoy instead of focusing solely on schoolwork. While academics are important, they also need to learn other things. Instead of signing them up for competitive activities or events all the time, help them participate in collaborative ones. They should learn to communicate and socialize with other children. Most Capricorn children prefer sticking their nose in a book instead of running around with other kids. If you don't help them participate in group activities, they may get lonesome. As a Capricorn parent, you have to give them room to grow and encourage all of their interests. Express appreciation for the small things and not just for the big wins. This will help them grow into confident adults. Be expressive with your love and watch them grow into a caring and empathetic Capricorn. The Capricorn kids at school. You will see that your child finds it easy to adapt when they first start school. While it is normal for them to feel a little uncomfortable in the first few days, they soon get used to it. It will not be difficult for you or their teachers to help build good study habits in them. You will see they like keeping their books neatly and they mostly have good handwriting. You won't have to clean up after them since they like keeping their desk and room well maintained. Capricorn children are ambitious and work hard for their goals. These go-getters can be competitive, so it will be difficult to console them when things don't work in their favor. They hate seeing an F on their report card, and they don't like coming in last in anything. You have to explain a lot and help them understand that it is okay to fail at certain times. Mostly, they do well in school. If they show an interest in a particular subject, encourage them to pursue it. They may even take it up as a career once they grow older. Once they set a goal, it is nearly impossible to change their mind. They persistently pursue their interests as far as they can. Capricorn children like having tasks to do and often get listless when they are free or bored for too long. Help them stay engaged with schoolwork, games, and other activities often. This will help them learn more and will also make it easier for you to keep them happy. What a Capricorn kid needs to thrive and be comfortable. Capricorn children are not very troublesome to raise, but you should understand them and help them feel loved and comfortable. As a parent, it's your responsibility to learn how to help your child thrive in their environment. Consistency is important for Capricorn children. While you have to teach them to adapt to changes, you also need to avoid exposing them to more than what they would be comfortable with. Try not to change their schools too often. It can be hard for them to leave behind friends and make new ones. This applies to changing homes as well. They like a routine they are familiar with. Continuity comforts them. Capricorn children are better at sticking to schedules than their parents usually are. Help your child grow up with a lot of nature around them. Capricorns have an inborn affinity towards nature. If you let your child out in the yard or in a park, they can easily spend hours amusing themselves. Nature is nurturing for them. It is also the place that they like to retreat to and think. These children are ambitious and practical, but love being rewarded. When they do well, remember to reward their achievements. Also, remember to be kind and console them when they do fail. Praise their little achievements the same as you do their big ones. Also, teach them the value of things with little examples. Give them a piggy bank to store away any pocket money they receive. Teach them to spend only on things they need or want instead of splurging on useless things. They will pick up these habits as a child and do better as an adult this way. You should also teach your child to be flexible. Capricorn children can be stubborn, and it would not benefit them to see things only in one way as they grow up. Help them understand the importance of looking at situations from different perspectives. Teach them how to act appropriately in various situations. Being one-tracked all the time may inhibit their growth. Understanding a Capricorn child according to their gender. Capricorn girls. If you have a Capricorn daughter, it is easy to notice how they seem to act and talk like adults from a very young age. She never seems like a child. Even as a toddler, you will find her obstinate. These girl goats can charge head-on when challenged. You will also learn there are two sides to these children. A Capricorn girl is usually carefree and happy, but it can be quite sad to see them in their melancholic moods. They lose all their fighting spirit when they are low. You have to give them a lot of extra attention and shower them with love in such moments. This melancholic side of your Capricorn daughter may be a little hard to deal with at times, but this is one of the very rare hitches in her personality. These children are not high maintenance, and they are not very peevish. You won't have to deal with tantrums over dinner or the clothes that you bought them. They'll eat whatever they are served and wear anything that you give them. They also love to organize, so get the toys that helps her play in a way that she likes. As a Capricorn, your daughter needs to feel in control. You have to give her tasks to do so she can fulfill this need. She will appreciate having an established routine to follow. Give her a few simple chores, even as she grows up. The love for continuity causes Capricorn children to get off balance when there is a disruption in their routine. But you have to help them overcome it so they can adapt well as adults. You'll also notice that your mature daughter prefers playing with older children a lot more than those that are her own age. She likes having conversations with or hanging around adults. Her communication level is usually above other children of her age if they are of a different sun sign. Once your daughter finds a friend she likes, she will hold her or him dearly for life. While playing, you will see that your daughter prefers games with a purpose. Instead of playing tag, she would rather dig into your garden. Instead of playing in the sand, she would rather read a book. A game that helps her build or create something would be better suited for her. While Capricorn children do well in school, you might see she misses deadlines at times. This is because a Capricorn child likes doing things in their own time and with their own approach. As a perfectionist, she might take a lot longer to complete her tasks. She will also be adverse to any nagging or constant reminders to do things. You have to teach her to follow deadlines, but it will be a lot easier to get things done if you just let her do it her own way. With manners, Capricorn girls are very well behaved. They act respectfully and kindly towards others. They don't have a tendency to display arrogance, no matter how much they achieve. They are trustworthy and dependable. You might see that she takes time to warm up to new people, but she will open up completely once she does. Capricorn boys. If you have a Capricorn son, you must remember that they need security. They do not like being disrespected, even at a young age. As parents, you have to show authority in a respectful yet firm way for them to receive it well. Since they are more mature than other children their age, you should have a conversation that makes them feel like you are treating them like adults. If you make the conversation simple, it will only be taken in a negative way. Just like a Capricorn girl, your boy is also an old soul. He will spend a lot of time and thought in figuring out his personal goals instead of wasting time. While a Capricorn boy is ambitious and goal-oriented, he also pays equal attention to his family. You will see that he can reach his goals a lot faster than most of his peers because of his sure-footedness. Even while facing new challenges, he will stay calm and composed, but he hates being ridiculed or misinterpreted. This shakes the balance for a Capricorn boy. It can often affect him for weeks on end, so it is important for parents to help in regaining balance again. Showing appreciation and attention at such times is essential to helping them. A Capricorn boy child is quite well-mannered. He pays attention to etiquette and good behavior. He always tries to present himself neatly. But even while they dress well, you might sense a certain degree of uncertainty in them. You must praise them a little to restore their wavering confidence. Show your appreciation for his appearance whenever you see him put in that extra effort. You will also notice that these boys like keeping their rooms and things neatly. Unlike most other children, they won't leave their socks or toys lying around. They like making their bed and keeping everything in its place. They have their own sense of order, so avoid fiddling with their things. Allow them to create their own comfort zone. Keeping these things in mind will help you raise a happy Capricorn boy in their younger years. Activities that are well suited for Capricorn children. A Capricorn child is wise beyond his or her years, and this is why they enjoy hanging around adults. Your child will appreciate having conversations with you. They also like feeling helpful to their parents, so don't shy away from assigning simple chores, even at a young age. While they may seem like homebodies, you must encourage them to play with children their own age. If you take them to the playground, you will often see that they hang back instead of rushing to play with the others. As a parent, you must help them come out of their shell. Encourage open-ended games as a group. Also, avoid too many competitive games. A Capricorn child is competitive by nature, and it will often end in tears or sulking if they don't win at such games. Instead, encourage games that allow everyone to mingle and enjoy without being pitted against each other. Capricorn children are easily drawn to books, so do your best to encourage the habit of reading. Don't let them spend too many hours doing this, since it can make them grow into loners, but allow them to appreciate the joys of reading at a young age. It will help them learn a lot over the years. When they are toddlers or quite young, choose books that will help them learn good morals. This will help in building a foundation for their values. You can then allow them to explore other books of their liking as they grow older. Chapter 5, Capricorn in Love. Now we get to the part many listeners look for, the Capricorn in love and relationships. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, Capricorns are the wisest choice. They are committed, reliable, and faithful. Even if the relationship is difficult, they are determined to make it work. If you are a Capricorn or are in a relationship with one, it can be helpful to learn more about a Capricorn in love. This makes it easier to work on the relationship and make it stronger with time. The conventional lover. Prudent and loyal. They tread slowly and are rarely willing to jump right into a relationship. They take their time to observe the situation and only get involved if they think it looks right. They like having control over everything all the time. If they feel like they can trust someone, they will never enter a relationship with them. But once they do, they are loyal and trust their partner wholeheartedly. They're financially savvy. This is great for someone looking for a financially stable partner. This sign knows how to handle their money well and are skilled with finances. This is why they are also attracted to others who are wise with money and work hard to earn it. A lot of Capricorns choose to work at banks, as accountants, or as managers. They like being friends or lovers with others who are similarly smart when it comes to financial matters. They're giving and protective. They do their best to protect the things that they hold close to their heart. This applies to their material possessions and to the people they love. Being in a relationship with a Capricorn is great, since they want to do their best to keep stability and protect their partner, even if it is a great personal cost. They are giving by nature and don't hesitate when it comes to their significant other. But their protective nature can get a little possessive, and not every partner can deal with it. Individuals who are carefree and treasure their freedom will find Capricorns too restrictive and maybe feel smothered. But people who want a reliable partner will appreciate this possessiveness in their Capricorn partner. They're controlling. This sign is a natural leader, and it is not because they consciously want to be dominant or get attention. They just like having control, so they can do things the right way. This controlling trait can be a drawback in a relationship with people who are more spontaneous. But if their partner is a perfectionist, Capricorn finds it easier to navigate things. They're passionate about their relationship. It takes them time to relax and feel free with their partner, but their love is made clear once they do. But you cannot confuse emotion with passion. This sign is never a naturally emotional one. They consciously avoid any dramatic emotions and refuse to let emotions rule over them. It can be frustrating for their partners, who usually have to coerce the Capricorn into sharing their feelings. But if Capricorn is paired with a similarly practical partner, the relationship can be very strong. So how to tell if a Capricorn is in love? Well, Capricorns are rarely a flirty type of personality. In fact, they find flirts unattractive. Their approach to romance is a lot more traditional, and they have a more authoritative bearing. If you are interested in a Capricorn, you will usually have to make the first move. If a Capricorn is interested as well, they will let you know directly. But if they are not as direct, there are other ways to tell if they are interested in you. They will try to take every chance possible to get close to you. They are always generous with you. They make plans around you and will change their schedule for you. They try their best to impress you. They try making themselves indispensable to you. Not every Capricorn is forthcoming about letting their interest show. They do it through their actions and wait patiently to see if the other person is interested as well. Strengths of a Capricorn in a relationship. Capricorns know what they want, and they also know how to get it. They go through their lives at their own controlled pace and move step by step. Capricorns listen to their head more than their heart, and this is not always a good thing in relationships. Even though a Capricorn's practicality is not very exciting, it helps them get things done. They are traditional and take the well-worn path. This sign is trustworthy and reliable. They are the ones you can go to for advice. Capricorns get uncomfortable when they feel emotions running too deeply in their relationships. This is why they start distancing themselves a little to avoid attachment, but they are considerate and good lovers despite being on the tame side. They take their time making love just like they do with everything else. Challenges of a Capricorn in a relationship. One challenge that most Capricorns face in a relationship is that they find it difficult to express affection to their partner. They think there is a time and a place for everything, and this applies to love as well. They dislike any public displays of affection, but this could be something their partner needs. Capricorns need to be flexible and consider what their partner needs to feel valued. This sign can only overcome all their inhibitions when they find the perfect partner. They need someone who will help them get better at handling emotions and opening up more. Capricorns also tend to hold on to a grudge for a long time, and this is something that none of their partners will appreciate. They must learn to forgive and forget. Forgiveness is an important aspect of a good relationship. If the Capricorn remains stubborn about everything and refuses to relent in any argument, it's difficult to sustain a happy relationship. Dating a Capricorn. Do you have a crush on a Capricorn? Or are you in a relationship with one? It is completely understandable why someone would be attracted to this sign. They have beauty with brains and are the most ambitious and hardworking sign in the zodiac roster. But Capricorns can be elusive when it comes to matters of love. You need to know this if you want to date a Capricorn. This planet was named after the Titan who tried remaining a ruler by eating his offspring, and this is why Saturn is linked to daddy issues quite often. But on a more serious note, the 29.5-year orbit of Saturn signifies true adulthood for a Capricorn in their late 20s. This is the point where Saturn comes to the same position it was during the time of a Capricorn's birth. Saturn's return is when you become your true self and gain control of your life. It gives you all the tough love that comes hand in hand with adulthood. But the intensity of Saturn is not known for Capricorn. This is why people from this sign feel obligated to work very hard from a very young age. They think that they must be responsible at every point in life. This helps them develop a great work ethic, and you can see this displayed in many prominent personalities like Michelle Obama and Greta Thunberg. The resilience of a Capricorn is often what defines them. The sign of the sea goat that can navigate land and water can overcome any hurdle in their life. Capricorns live their life with a big picture in mind, and they never let anything or anyone get in their way. To date this sign, you have to remember this. Even if they have the same feelings as you do, their practicality will make them choose what is better for their goals. Capricorns are naturally great at navigating work relationships, but this does not apply to their personal relationships. They choose partners who appear to be perfect instead of taking time to see if they really are the right fit. They also use their business strategies to navigate their relationships. Capricorns have a premeditated view about who would be the perfect partner for them, and this leaves them disappointed in the end. Someone who looks good and earns well is not necessarily the right partner if you choose them based on these credentials. But Capricorn will learn this the hard way. Once they do find the right partner, Capricorns can access true emotional intimacy. When a Capricorn is in a relationship, they are completely committed to it. Capricorns don't commit to someone unless they are serious about it. They change their schedule to accommodate their partner and expect the same from them. Capricorns tend to have a very tangible and physical connection with their partner. In a relationship, they need quality time together. Capricorns are very work-oriented, and they want someone they can rely on. They need a partner who can give them stability and reassurance. If you date a Capricorn, you also have to remember that they have great memory power. If you say something once to a Capricorn, they'll always remember it. Even if it was an offhand comment, it leaves a deep impression on them. This quality has drawbacks as well as positives. It means that they are great at remembering birthdays or anniversaries, but it also means that they will always remember anything hurtful you say to them. This earth sign has very high standards and is never willing to settle for less than what they consider the best. Capricorns are attracted to people who are ambitious and resilient like them. They are also attracted to those with skills that they themselves are lacking. So if you want to pursue a Capricorn, Put your skills blatantly on display for them to notice. They love a challenge and appreciate the best in others. But no matter what you do, never try to let a Capricorn down. Don't make a promise and break it. Don't underdeliver on what you say to them. Even if you intend to do something, set the bar higher and surprise them by doing more than you said you would. Compatibility. Capricorn is not a very romantic sign and is better known for being loyal, honest, and serious. They tend to be very focused on business and don't pay a lot of attention to pleasure. But if they find the right partner, Capricorns can be very devoted and dedicated to the relationship. When it comes to compatibility, you have to understand that people from this sign will always consider practicalities even if they fall in love with someone. Some say that their placements impact relationships with different signs in the wheel of the zodiac. While Capricorn compatibility is explained further in the next section, let's learn a little about the best and the worst matches for this sign. The best matches for Capricorn. These signs are highly compatible for a Capricorn partner. Taurus. Capricorn is well suited for Taurus, since they are both down to earth and practical. These earth signs place equal importance on materialistic well-being and can thus understand each other. They are a well-balanced couple with similarities and differences. Their similarities make the relationship easy for them, while their differences help balance each other. Capricorn is hardworking and ambitious and often forgoes pleasure for work. Taurus is a lot better at enjoying life and can often get lazy. While a Taurus helps a Capricorn relax a little, Capricorn motivates Taurus to work harder. Taurus is also adept at bringing out the sensuality of a Capricorn when they are in a relationship. Virgo. This is another excellent sign for Capricorn to pair up with. Virgo is also an earth sign like Capricorn. The sharing of the same element between these signs allows the relationship to be harmonious. Technically, the relationship between Virgo and Capricorn should be just as pleasant as that with Taurus, but this particular pair can have a little more tension between them since Virgo has more nervous energy. In a relationship with Taurus, the latter takes on a stabilizing role for Capricorn, but with Virgo, Capricorn is the stabilizing partner. Despite this, Capricorn and Virgo can be supportive of each other and balance things out. While Capricorn sees the bigger picture and sets long-term goals, Virgo is better at dealing with short-term tasks and taking care of details. This pair has a great romantic relationship, and they will also succeed if they work in business together. Scorpio. Capricorn and Scorpio are similar in certain ways. Both are quite serious and are good strategists, but neither like making small talk, and both prioritize work over pleasure. They can seem very much alike for someone looking in from the outside. In a business partnership, this pair can be quite formidable. One aspect of this matchup is that they both are completely comfortable with each other. This is not just because their relationship is great. It is, and their differences only balance them out. The deeply passionate Scorpio is paired well with a seemingly unfeeling and pragmatic Capricorn. Capricorn provides stability to the relationship, while Scorpio helps soften Capricorn down. And Cancer. Pisces has, technically, better compatibility with Capricorn than Cancer, but, by nature, these opposite signs are great partners for each other. The value they place on family life is one reason this opposite pair works well together. The entire family should take part in getting chores done at home, and they should all interact adequately with people outside their little world. Capricorn and Cancer symbolize this polarity. These concepts are known as agora and hestia in Greek philosophy. In most cultures, they are tied to specific gender roles. Even though it is changing a lot in recent times, gender roles are deeply rooted in traditional society. This is why the marriage between a Capricorn man and a Cancer woman is quite traditional by nature. But for a Cancer man and Capricorn woman, there will be a natural reversal of roles. This particular pairing will succeed only if both are comfortable navigating through the social consequences. The worst matches for Capricorn. Now, let's look at the least compatible signs. Leo. A relationship with a Leo will be the most difficult one for a Capricorn. There will always be a sense of competitiveness in the relationship, as both want to be leaders and are extremely different from each other. Leo is a royal sign, regardless of any social status or background. A person with this sign will always crave admiration and attention. Their primary motive as a leader is just to shine. They don't just want to be in charge of getting things done. Capricorns like being a leader because they need things to be accomplished. They don't have the same flair as a Leo and may even find it unattractive. Leo, on the other hand, may find Capricorn boring and dull. It is rare to see a relationship between the two, since they seldom get attracted to each other. Aries. Similarly, there is the issue of a power struggle with a Capricorn and an Aries as well. But a Capricorn can still find an Aries attractive, unlike their general view of Leos. There is a square aspect between Aries and Capricorn that causes friction, but this square also leads to a lot of sexual tension between the two. When you hear a story about two people who hate each other at first, but wind up together, it is usually one where this square is present. Aries and Capricorn both want to be in charge of the relationship. Both signs like getting things done, but have different ways of going about it. Aries don't think much before leaping into a project. They have a lot of energy at the beginning of the project, but can rarely sustain it throughout. Capricorns like taking their time and always think first before doing something. Once they start a project, they will want to see it through. These are the kinds of differences that make their relationship volatile. Libra. Capricorn is also in a square relationship with Libra, but it is a comparatively less volatile relationship. This is because Libra likes avoiding conflict as much as possible. Partners from these two signs will be attracted to each other, but constantly be annoyed as well. A Libra does not compete with a Capricorn like they would a Leo or an Aries, but they do not like giving up control, even though it may not seem like it at first. People from this sign are good at getting what they want without displaying an outward need for control. Their social graces charm people from most other signs, but this does not work on a Capricorn. Their indirect approach will only annoy a Capricorn, and the directness of the latter is frustrating for a Libra to deal with. In the next section, you will learn more about Capricorn's compatibility with other signs in the zodiac. Chapter 6. Compatibility of Capricorn with other zodiac signs. Compatibility is another detail to keep in mind when dealing with different zodiac signs. This is especially important for love relationships. Understanding the compatibility of a Capricorn with other signs will help you in many ways. You can use this knowledge to avoid relationships with certain people whose personalities and thoughts will utterly clash with yours. You can also use it to foresee the odds that your relationship with a certain person will positively influence your life. The dynamics between a Capricorn and every other zodiac sign is unique in its own way. As you listen on, you can think about your relationship with someone of a certain zodiac sign and infer whether you see the truth in what is given here. Capricorn and Aries. Sex and intimacy compatibility. When it comes to sexual compatibility, things are different for this combination of zodiac signs. The ruler of Aries is Mars, while that of Capricorn is Saturn. These planets are usually considered archetypal opposites and karmic enemies. The contact of Mars with Saturn can result in a lot of objective and physical obstacles for a healthy sexual relationship. Saturn will put a lot of pressure on Mars and draw away its energy. The relationship between a Capricorn and an Aries couple will lack sexual desire. It will lead to feelings of incompetence and may even cause impotence in one or both parties. A relationship between Aries and Capricorn is often triggered by an unconscious need to be sexually restricted or held back. But, as with most things related to a Capricorn, the Aries individual could, in time, achieve some sort of balance. Despite the difficulties in the relationship, they might be able to find sexual satisfaction to a certain degree. But by the time this happens, the Capricorn partner may lose their need and energy to take part in such intimate relations. This is why such relationships tend to come to an end. The combination of these signs is not easy or light in any way, and is especially difficult in matters regarding intimacy. Separation is the best way for them to find balance again. A couple with this zodiac combination may be attracted to each other, but should usually stay at a safe distance due to their differences. In the best case scenario, the Capricorn partner can control their passion and support the libido of the Arian. The Aries partner could learn a lot about their body and its needs from their Capricorn partner, but this balance is rarely achieved, and these two personalities inevitably clash in one way or another. Trust. Aries and Capricorn individuals are both all or nothing types. Trusting each other will come easy to them, even if they have a lot of difficulties and misunderstandings in other aspects of the relationship. Neither will betray the other's trust, but they also tend to take this trust for granted. They can lose sight of the things that they should treasure in their relationship. This is why one partner should always remind the other about the qualities in their bond that should be appreciated. Communication and intellect. Capricorn exalts the ruler of Aries, Mars. This is why Capricorns and Aries should stick to conversations about work, career goals, physical activities, or achievements. Other than these topics, these two zodiacs have no common ground. A Capricorn partner will rarely allow their impulsive Aries partner to form their own opinions. They don't consider their opinions practical or even useful. They usually consider the behavior of their Aries partner quite unacceptable, even though they respect the energy spent. Capricorn individuals are well-grounded and thus can measure situations rationally. This rationality causes them to hold on to their opinion about the tactlessness or idiocy of the Aries partner, but this can be extremely difficult for the Aries partner to deal with, since they have a strong need to be respected and to have certain boundaries. Aries, on the other hand, lack patience with their Capricorn partner. It seems like they only want people who will be useful in their life and are otherwise boring. They also seem to lack emotions and compassion. In one way or another, both the partners will always be wrong. They will be stuck in an endless battle of egos and be unable to understand what they really need from their partner. But it can be difficult for them to come out of this relationship despite the chances of better relationships to be found elsewhere. Understanding. Capricorn and Aries will always have the difficulty in understanding each other. Initially, both partners will look at each other as a goal they set for themselves. They will think that their partner can change and grow if they put in the effort. But the problem with individuals of both these zodiacs is that they have no desire to change. Despite their unrealistic expectations from the other, they hold on to the image of the person they think their partner could become. This is why there is an apparent lack of understanding between these individuals. They are only in love with the false image of their partner they have created. They waste their energy and efforts in pursuing the change they want to see. There is an emotional disability in the relationship between these Saturn and Mars zodiac signs, but the problem is not really about lack of emotions. Instead, the real issue is a lack of acceptance and understanding. They have their own opinions of what is right and perfect, and are too narrow-minded to expand these conceptual horizons. This is why they cannot accept their partner as they already are, but they want to see changes. Values. Capricorn and Aries both value clarity, honesty, and independence. This is why their values are never an issue that causes trouble in the relationship. When it comes to how they view people outside of the relationship, they are mostly in sync. They may have trouble with their own relationship because they don't share certain values. Even though an Arian may value endurance and persistence in another, they don't necessarily want to develop these qualities in themselves. They also don't want to be controlled by someone with such characteristics. Similarly, Capricorns may value their partner's focus and speed, but it is not necessarily something they want in themselves. These qualities would hinder their ability to pay attention to detail or cause psychological needs to be left unattended. Shared activities. Aries individuals tend to love waking up early and exercising, but Capricorns will never be able to understand this need to run at 5 o'clock in the morning. Capricorns, on the other hand, can spend their whole night doing something boring, but Aries can never understand the value of this thoroughness. Being studious is only of value to the Capricorn individual, while Aries loves the results of physical exertion in their routine. The latter is quite impulsive, while the former needs to weigh things before acting. Both have difficulty in understanding the other's values, but they can both find activities they could enjoy participating in together. Both individuals appreciate the value of routine and keeping their body fit. This means that they can figure out a time of day that would be suitable for both of them to work out together. It would be motivating and uplifting for both partners to do such activities together in their day. Indulging in such shared activities can be very helpful in improving their relationships with each other. It would also allow them to understand each other better. A relationship between Capricorn and Aries will never be easy. They will always compete with each other, and there's no telling who will come out on top. Separation is the only time they will find relief, but if they stay together out of stubbornness, they will spend their lives banging their heads against the wall. Their relationship can only be a success if both are willing to respect each other unconditionally and stop trying to change what they don't like. If they decide to pay attention to what is already good in their partner, instead of highlighting their flaws, they can truly complement each other. Unfortunately, their rulers have a malefic nature that will prevent this accepting and positive relationship. If people with this zodiac combination ever get together, they should try their best to let their partner live the way they like and be accepting of their differences. Let's look at Capricorn and Taurus. Sex and intimacy compatibility. When it comes to sexual relations, Capricorn and Taurus can be quite frigid. This is why they would make the perfect couple. When they partner with other zodiacs, it is hard for them to open up. This is why they feel the need to experiment more. In such relationships, Capricorns display ingenuity in sex, but when a Capricorn partners with a Taurus, they are able to relax more. This couple can get to know each other better and thus can find comfort in their relationship. Capricorn won't feel like they have to put in extra effort, and Taurus will stop fearing the chances of getting hurt. Identifying the source of the problem in this intimate relationship lies in the understanding of the moon. Taurus exalts the moon, while Capricorn doesn't like it. If the Capricorn partner has trust issues or doesn't fall deeply in love with the Taurus, it can prevent an emotional connection between them. This problem will be further intensified by Taurus individuals having the need to be loved in an unconditional way, and this can scare their Capricorn lover away. The gap between individuals in this zodiac combination is caused by their different approaches to love and sexual instincts. Capricorn supports Mars and prefers physical strength with initiative. Taurus has trouble understanding Mars and does not like aggression or initiative. This can cause a lack of emotions for the Capricorn in their sex life and will lead to frustration for the Taurus. It can even cause impotence and lead to a lack of desire in their relationship. If they don't hold on to intimacy in their sexual relations, it can cause problems for this combination of zodiacs. Trust. Capricorn individuals never indulge in lies or tolerate them from others. They find lies unnecessary, but are not necessarily judgmental about it. When a Capricorn lies, it is usually just to see if the other person can catch their lie. But in relationships, Capricorns prefer complete honesty. They want things to be true and clean with their partner. This is something that their Taurus partner can sense, and it allows them to feel secure in the relationship. While a Taurus can sometimes feel the need to lie to their partner to hide certain things, this is not the case when they partner with a Capricorn. Venus rules the zodiac of Taurus and is exalted in Pisces. This is why they understand that secrecy is important in relationships. But when they are with a Capricorn, they can stay true to their love and have a good relationship for a long time. Communication and intellect. Capricorn and Taurus are different by nature, but they are able to understand each other quite well. They also encourage their partner to grow in the way that they need to. While differences can cause trouble for some combinations, here it makes them the perfect couple. Taurus and Capricorn complement each other in a subtle yet pleasant way. Taurus is blessed with a deep understanding of the moon, but this is something Capricorn lacks. Fearing emotions can cause neglect of emotional needs. Taurus makes it their mission to teach their Capricorn partner about the importance of being kind to oneself. Capricorn contributes to the relationship by teaching Taurus about responsibility and working towards goals without being distracted by emotions. Understanding does not always come easy for this couple, but this can be overcome with compassion and empathy. If they put in a little effort, this couple can support each other better than any other combination of signs. They are both earth signs, and if they reconcile their differences, they can create magic together. Emotions. Both these zodiacs tend to be careful in matters of love. This is why you cannot say with certainty if they can find emotional fulfillment together. If they begin a relationship, they must overcome this pattern. The Taurus may not feel like there is a good emotional connection in the relationship, but it will be the opposite for the Capricorn, who will appreciate their Taurus lover. Once the Taurus can dig deep enough and reach the Capricorn's emotional core, they will experience immeasurable satisfaction. At this point, the two partners will never want to separate again. The Capricorn will feel like their heart has finally been touched, and they will try their best not to let go of their Taurus partner. Values. While both signs value the material world and can go far together, Capricorns are good at leading the way to success and achieving financial security. Taurus is good at motivating and creating. Regardless of their goals, together they will find it easy to achieve them. The only hitch is their approach towards family and emotions. The different sides of personalities should be observed as complementary and not destructive. This will allow them to coexist peacefully together. Shared activities. Capricorns never seem to stop working, while a Taurus can seem lazy. Capricorn needs to rest more than any sign in the zodiac. Since they are highly ambitious, they tend to drain their own energy reserves, and Taurus helps restore this energy. They help their Capricorn partner eat and live well by taking a break from work. Striving nature of the Capricorn partner can also be motivating for the Taurus. It helps them overcome their tendency to be lazy and instead work at creating something. Together, this couple can achieve a lot. They just have to find a balance between work and rest. The relationship between a Capricorn and a Taurus can be very deep and almost unreachable for other signs in terms of creative power. They are complementary in a gentle way. While others might find them boring, they live exciting lives together outside of the eyes of the outer world. The Taurus partner can motivate the Capricorn to persevere, while the Capricorn can teach the Taurus ways to achieve what they want. They can work hard and raise a happy family together. This partnership can cause an unbreakable bond, especially if they can connect emotionally. Let's look at Capricorn and Gemini. Sex and intimacy compatibility. According to Capricorn, sex does not require many words, but a Gemini likes to explain every position and has knowledge of the Kama Sutra. The latter also has a fondness for outdoor sex. When these two parties come together, it can sometimes be unbearable to watch. Their sexual philosophies differ completely from each other, and this makes it difficult to maneuver. If you want a Capricorn to experiment with their sex life, you have to work at opening their mind and getting them relaxed. For the Capricorn, being with a Gemini is like caring for a child who will undoubtedly cause trouble. This is how it seems to the Capricorn, even though it isn't always true. While Geminis don't think twice about indulging in sexual activities at any place or time, the traditional Capricorn feels a lot more responsible for their actions. Capricorns and Gemini are rarely attracted to each other, but sexual relations are always possible. When it does occur, Gemini will always find the Capricorn too stiff and uncreative. The Capricorn will find the Gemini too unconventional. The relationship between these two zodiacs is funny because they both find each other boring. While most people find Geminis fun and interesting, their lack of deep emotions and focus is a turnoff for Capricorns. This is why sexual relations between the two are best to be avoided. If it does happen, they will have to set many boundaries and be really creative to make it work. Trust. Typically, it is not easy to trick a Capricorn. Geminis are usually quite flirty and find it acceptable to partake in what they consider light adultery. But Capricorns who never indulge in adultery do not share this viewpoint. They need to be able to trust their partner completely and need clear boundaries for what is right and wrong. They will trust their Gemini partner because of the deep trust they award their partner anyway, but they will only trust their own interpretation of the truth. Geminis do not put a lot of thought into their abilities, while Capricorns always go one step further. This is why it is easy for Capricorns to read a Gemini. They can easily tell when the Gemini is lying or discover what they have been up to. On the other hand, Gemini will find it extremely difficult to read a Capricorn or catch them at a lie because they trust them completely. Communication and intellect. A Gemini is great at communicating with others. It can resolve all kinds of issues by talking it out with people. But this ability of a Gemini holds little value for a Capricorn. They recognize that most of the things a Gemini talks about lack essence, but these partners can still hold conversations together, since Geminis have their own serious side that resonates with a Capricorn's personality. Even though Capricorn is the most difficult and strict type of sign to deal with, Gemini shares common things with them. I don't think we're that difficult. The great thing about Geminis is that they seem to be able to talk about everything under the sun. If a certain topic bores you, they will find something else to talk about. Capricorn individuals prefer talking about things that have a deeper meaning.
Right.
They look for the hidden meanings in things and admire others who can discover this meaning.
That's right.
They are not as focused on details as a Virgo, but they may still spend their whole lives analyzing such things. Capricorns like to figure out the logic behind the smallest things, and Gemini can give them a whole list of such things to analyze.
See, we Capricorns, we logical, we analytical, and we strategical. See, that's how we. And then now for me, I can't speak for all Capricorns, but for me, what attracts me is your mind. I don't give a damn about the looks stuff, but if it's your mind, you got to have knowledge in order to pull me. That's what I find attractive.
As long as there is mutual respect and the two individuals don't judge each other as someone boring or stupid, the relationship can help them understand the world better. Gemini can benefit from the secure and steady nature of a Capricorn that will teach them to be better at organizing their thoughts and actions. A Capricorn will help a Gemini take their thoughts one step forward and get better at managing their time. Capricorns can benefit from the childish approach that a Gemini has towards life. The serious Capricorn can learn this quality from a Gemini to help them live a happier life.
That's what I found attractive.
Emotions. Brains both the signs are not very emotional, since Saturn and Mercury rule them. The real problem is that these signs don't spark emotion in each other. When they come together, they seem to be immune to the other's charm. But if these signs partner with any other sign that is not too emotional, they will feel awakened. There is very little that connects a Capricorn with a Gemini. The main emotional connection between them lies in Gemini's dark thoughts and the emotional distance that a Capricorn has. The values. Any information, regardless of its form or shape, is valuable to a Gemini. They appreciate a person's ability to be creative with their hands, to talk eloquently, and even how someone implements their various ideas. For a Capricorn, the things that hold value are punctuality, stability, and honesty. These signs' independence is attractive to both, but there is not much else that coincides in their world. Shared activities. The motives of a Gemini and Capricorn differ immensely. Capricorns appreciate useful things. This is why they only like participating in activities that are useful in some way. They don't enjoy a walk just for the sake of it, but if it means they will live healthier, or if it will get them to a specific destination, well, then they can walk for miles. A Gemini can walk without a purpose. They don't need to know where they may end up. They are spontaneous and need not stick to a path. They might set out to buy groceries, but end up at a movie. While Capricorn likes dedication and routine, Gemini loves to learn new things. This is where they both have a connection in problem solving and constructive learning. Despite this, they usually walk in different directions in life. Pairing a Capricorn with a Gemini would give you a strange fit. They both want the qualities that the others possess, but they fail to recognize it in their partner when they are together. Gemini seeks a person who will keep them grounded and add depth to their lives. A Capricorn can do this, but the Gemini will only look at them as someone boring and unmovable. Capricorn seeks someone who will help them relax a little and find some joy in life. Gemini can do this, but come across as superficial and uncontrollable to the Capricorn. If they overcome their inhibitions and prejudice, this partnership could be valuable for both. Their differences can help them learn a lot from each other. It can allow them to achieve any goals they set for themselves. But this is only possible if they completely open up and learn to recognize the good in each other. Let's look at Capricorn and Cancer. Sex and intimacy compatibility. Capricorn and Cancer are a case of opposite signs that bring with them a strong attraction. Their passions are awakened when they come together, and they can be perfect lovers for each other. Cancer needs the patience that a Capricorn has, and it allows them to relax and feel sexy. Capricorns appreciate the fact that their Cancer doesn't take sexual relations lightly and acts true to their emotions. Capricorn individuals may have had many partners throughout the years, but they only stay with someone who is emotional and family-oriented. The intimacy that a Capricorn lacks is exactly what Cancer brings to the table. The sign of Capricorn lacks home, love, and warmth. Cancer can be highly compassionate and heal the Capricorn. This allows Cancer to thaw Capricorn's cold emotional state and thus improve their sexual and intimate relations. Trust. Capricorns are trustworthy, but they are not very trusting. The way they think is influenced by the Pisces sign in their third house, and they tend to panic when it comes to intimate relations. When they are involved with someone, they know that the partner has a need for trust, and they show this to appease them, but they only truly trust their partner after a certain period of consistency or if other people corroborate their stories. A Capricorn's relationship with Cancer works because Cancer rarely has any ugly secrets to hide. The exaltation of Jupiter in Cancer causes them to have high moral values. If Capricorns can show their devotion to Cancer, Cancer will trust them completely. But they are sensitive to the fact that Capricorn is not as trusting. Despite this, they choose to be understanding and pretend that they are not aware of this. The difficulty a Capricorn has with trust issues is endearing for Cancer instead of being repulsive. Communication and intellect. The strangest factor that Cancer and Capricorn have in common is genetics. This is obviously not to be taken literally. It just means that they have the same image of relationships that their ancestors had centuries ago. It is believed that our emotional bodies have information stored about the emotions our ancestors felt, but couldn't act on or understand. Capricorn and Cancer connect at this point. When they meet, they feel as though they are long-lost friends or lovers, and not just two people who have just met. They have an instant affection for each other that is warm and familiar. Even if their circumstances were completely different while growing up, they might feel as though they shared their childhood. This sense of familiarity helps these signs connect and talk about everything possible. There is an unexplainable closeness between a Capricorn and a Cancer, but it is even more inexplicable how that emotional bond will come through in the beginning. Capricorn is wary, and from the perspective of Cancer, this can be difficult to approach. Unless they can connect on a deep level, these partners will appear to have opposite goals in life. Cancer can be a lot more needy or clingy, while Capricorn is more independent and career-oriented. This is regardless of the gender of both signs. If they focus on the difference and see each other in a negative light, they cannot be happy together. But if they overcome it and reach out to each other, they will be complete. Emotions. The love story between Cancer and Capricorn is an unfulfilled one, left behind by their ancestors. This may lead to very strong emotions between the two and seem like a dream come true. But a karmic debt has to be paid before this couple can find happiness together. These two signs represent the axis of Jupiter's exaltation. Their expectations from the relationship and from each other are closely linked to their emotional states. Capricorn is considered one of the least emotional signs, while Cancer is considered a highly emotional one. One should focus on a career, while the other should be focused on the family. But once these two signs lay eyes on each other, their emotions tend to run wild. Their primal differences can make it hard for them to come together, but this couple creates a stable and secure relationship with time. It is difficult to reach the emotional depth of a Capricorn, but a Cancer may take this as a challenge.
That's true.
If a Cancer pairs with a Capricorn, it usually leads to marriage and a family together. But this earthy love only ends well if they accept each other as they are. Trying to change their partner will only cause trouble in the relationship.
Exactly.
They can have a much better future together if they avoid this. And if not, they'll only tire each other out. Values.
Exactly.
Both signs value practical sense and stability. They are opposite signs, but their values are quite similar. Cancer and Capricorn both seek stability in their life. They want a partner who will provide them with a sense of security. This will make these signs value each other. They will appreciate that they both never give up or quit even when things do get tough. Shared activities. When it comes to Cancers, they have no preferences for what their partner indulges in. They will be happy to let the Capricorns spend their time as they please, if it is not imposed on the Cancer as well. Capricorn is a lot more specific about how time should be spent, and they will plan activities in advance. The advanced planning gives both partners the chance to change their minds and decide on something else if they suddenly realize it is not something they want to do. As long as this pair shows respect for each other's personalities, they won't have trouble agreeing on things. Cancer will rarely be up for sacrificing their sleep for work, and Capricorns won't tag along for shopping trips to buy decor. They have to find activities that both will enjoy. If they respect such boundaries, their time together can be satisfying. The deep-rooted need in Capricorn and Cancer to mend their ancestors' broken relationship allows them to relive an ancient love story. These sun signs can quite handle any karmic debt that needs to be dealt with. Once they do this, they can choose each other as their partners for life. When this zodiac couple comes together, there is a high probability of them ending up together. Capricorn and Leo. Sex and intimacy compatibility. Capricorn and Leo both have a deep awareness of self. This is the one thing these signs have in common. A Capricorn is much more likely to find a Leo attractive than it being the other way around. It is rare to see a Leo being attracted to a Capricorn. Even if they do develop sexual relations, this couple rarely envisions a future together. Capricorn individuals are practical and cool-headed for the most part. Leo, on the other hand, is passionate and warm. Not that Leo is completely impractical or that Capricorn cannot be passionate. However, these signs will see no common ground. The story of the rulers of these two.
Now, this is a little. I don't know why these little young boys. Now they're younger than me. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in January. Now this is a young cat. He about 10 years younger than me. He's a Leo. They had a crush on me forever. Talking about he liked my energy. I said, boy, you're a mess.
Signs is that of fallen egos, and they represent an archetypal conflict in the zodiac. It could damage their self-esteem and cause them to doubt their attractiveness and their beauty. This may be caused by the fact that Capricorn fears a freedom of sexual expression possessed by Leo, which leads to insecurity in them both. These signs can rarely meet the expectations of each other.
There's another little young one. He a Virgo. That boy there's too be doing too much.
Sex life of this couple can become quite boring. However, they don't realize that they are similar. For them to have a healthy sexual relation, they need to try new things and be warm towards each other. If they fall in a rut, they remain in it for a long time. This causes a lack of confidence.
Let me tell you,
and
I did a couple of shorts about the Virgo. He my little weed man, you know. Child, he try to rub on my titties and all that mess. Oh, you got some pretty feet. I didn't know they was that pretty. I said, well, I give you some of this stuff here. You be looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight.
also libido in both partners. And in the end, there is no sexual desire in either partner. Trust. Neptune falls in the sign of Leo, and this is something Capricorn knows. This is why they can clearly see behind any act that Leo puts up. The Leo partner questions their own personality and motives when they see the depth that their partner will go to. Any lie told in this relationship will come right back, and so it is futile to indulge in them. The light of Leo shines bright in the darkness of Capricorn. There is nothing this pair can hide from each other. If either tries to lie or be secretive, it leads to mistrust. However, this pair usually chooses to trust each other in every situation because they have no reason not to. Communication and intellect. Capricorn and Leo have their own priorities in life. They have a very different personality, and it is not easy for them to come together. They often waste a lot of time trying to prove themselves right in any situation or any argument.
Yeah, no.
They fail to understand that they have their own role and mission in life to fulfill.
You're best.
Instead of trying to change the priorities of their partner, they should focus on their own. It is actually better for both of them to have their own separate goals in life. They just have to try to accept the differences they have and respect each other. If they do this, their relationship can be fulfilling and satisfying.
You got me laughing.
Capricorn can help Leo add depth to their lives and be more
At least you brought my spirits up because I've been kind of down all day. So you bringing my spirits up. So thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you did run across my channel.
intentional. Leo can help Capricorns have a more creative view and be more positive in life. If these signs can make use of each other's abilities, they can accomplish any plan. Emotions.
I'm standing up here folding up
Capricorn
clothes.
and Leo can have a very emotionally challenging relationship. This is not because of a lack of love between the two. It is more because of the fact that they love each other. Leo has warm emotions that can be cooled and buried easily. If they can't express their love, it can get them depressed. Capricorns need more time for their emotions, but the fiery emotions of Leo can disrupt this. This can make the Capricorn feel that their Leo partner is maybe not right for them, even if they find them attractive.
That's why I try to tell a lot of people, because I showcase a lot of, I promote a lot of tarot readers over here on my channel. I play their readers and stuff over here. And I always tell them, y'all, if y'all like these readings, go and subscribe to the readers. And I be trying to tell them, I say, a lot of them over there, it doesn't really, I said, you have to understand, you got to know more, you have to look at more than just your sun sign. See, like say I'm a Capricorn, right? But I really show up as a Leo because that's my rising sign. See, but people perceive me, on being a Capricorn, but no, I really don't show up that way because I show up as kind of fiery. But see, like I said, I have all that fire in my chart, so I show up fiery and everything. And I try to tell people they need to know their North Node, so they will know their purpose and everything. They need to know their house placements, because each house deals with certain aspects, certain areas in life. I told them they need to know all this. And once I got into astrology and everything, it's a lot of things that went on in my life. I began to realize, why it was already written. To tell you the truth, because that birth chart to me now is nothing but a blueprint of your life. It can help you navigate through life a little better.
Or smart. The way that both these signs build up their emotions is a problem in the relationship. Having time and patience is crucial for making their relationship work. However, Leo does not possess these qualities, while they are the forte of Capricorn. Without patience, it is impossible to reach the heart of a Capricorn. They take time to warm up to someone and express their emotions. If either or both of these signs have experienced difficult relationships in the past, it is even less likely that they will fall in love with each other. Values. Both these signs appreciate plans, organization, and presentation. Capricorn is a lot more capable of making plans and setting goals than Leo is.
I shared a couple of birth chart readings about Astro Queen, and she was spot on about. She did one on Tupac, Kanye West, and who else she did? Several of them, and baby, and then I Donald Trump. Go, you need to go and find that in my playlist. Now that Donald Trump shit was spot on like a motherfucker, boy.
Leo values this in the Capricorn, since they themselves tend to go with the flow in most situations. However, Capricorns look for a partner with a calm and sensitive emotional center, but they fail to find this in a Leo.
When I was growing up, the old people used to always call me an old soul, and I've always liked to be around older people. Always. I never did fit in with my peers growing up. I was almost like a loner, different. So he's spot on so far about a lot of things. There's a couple of things, but I'm gonna say 80% he's spot on about. He is spot on.
This only happens in certain cases. Leo prefers people who are open-hearted, direct, and free with their smiles.
Who your girl?
If they
Queen?
judge the Capricorn as not having these qualities, there is no future for them as a couple. Shared activities. The priorities that these partners will have determine the activities they want to participate in. When a Capricorn wants to feel energized and vigorous, they will partake in anything that Leo chooses. The Leo will be willing to take part in
I can't think of this other guy's name. He did one on what's her name? Shaquella. He did her birth chart interpretation. Whew. Baby, that was deep. Oh yeah, she did one on PNB Rock. And what's the other one that got killed here? The other two rappers that got killed. She did one on PNB Rock and one on the other one that got killed. And she went in deep with that. And then you can see how you need, like you said, can help you navigate, because you can kind of learn how to kind of maybe avoid certain things. Aaliyah, she did one on Aaliyah. Yeah, and then I can't. This white guy did one on the girl that just got killed here in Mexico, and I'm telling you, the aspects and stuff in her chart. He was trying not to really, he was like, I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, he kept saying it, but it was like, but her chart, the way it was, made up, it was like a certainty that something was going to happen to her.
These are the Capricorn's choice only when they want to settle down. Good timing is very important in this relationship. If it is lacking, both partners will stubbornly resist doing what the other one wants. If Leo and Capricorn meet at the right time, they can get along well. However, if they share different priorities in life, it can be a problem for the relationship.
What about Mystic Tory?
If Saturn can be reconciled with the Sun, it can bring a lot of benefits. However, this is easier said than done.
You ever listen to the Ghetto
Capricorn
Nun
can
and
provide
Mystic
more
Tory?
structure to Leo's life, while Leo can help inspire creativity in the Capricorn. Even if their relationship doesn't end well, this could help them achieve what they want in their lives. These signs are very different, but it is impossible to stop them from achieving it if they have a common goal. Let's look at Capricorn and Virgo. Sex and intimacy compatibility.
I know there was something else I was going to tell you a while ago. I don't forget again just that damn quick. My mind, trying to get my mind right. Oh yeah. I've always been intuitive too. See, it's like, it's like something happened last night, right? And my intuition kept telling me, "Don't you do it? Don't you do it?" Because I have a narcissistic Aquarius husband. I'm moving in silence. You know how we high priestess do. And my mind kept telling me, "Don't you do it?" 2 or 3 times. Don't you do it? Don't you do it? And I went against my damn intuition and like got fucked up. But I've always been intuitive. Always. If I had listened to my intuition, many years ago, before, but you have to go through it. Everything happens for a reason. No such thing as coincidences or whatever. Everything is meant to happen. But I have Pisces in the 9th house and my part of fortune. So I just couldn't realize that that's why I'm so intuitive, because of my Pisces placement and everything.
Capricorn and Virgo were not both strict and stiff about sex. They could have a great sexual connection. Their relationship always seems to fall short of a certain degree of pure emotion. However, not that they lack understanding or patience for each other, there is rarely any sexual activity between this couple, because they have more reasons not to do it than to do it. However, if they do reach some synchronicity, the beauty of their sexual intimacy shows the kind of depth both signs are capable of. This comes across in the form of deep emotions they express during intercourse. Both of these signs look for a partner who takes sex as a serious act, not something superficial, and who believes that it should be cherished. This is a common ground for Virgo and Capricorn.
Yeah, I know.
Both partners also tend to be a little bit shy, and this can create more attraction between them. However, this is only possible if they meet at a certain point. If their partner is respectful and reliable, Virgo is always willing to try new things and bring excitement into their sex life. Capricorn is a great fit for them.
But we also give
open up a little more at the beginning of that relationship. Trust.
We also give instant karma too. You say you heard that you said you heard it already. Did you hear the extended? Because I'm a member of a Patreon.
Capricorn is a trustworthy sign, and this is something that most other signs recognize. This earth sign is reliable, honest, and never deceitful towards others. Virgo tends to be a sign that can be trusted as well, but they may be unfaithful if they lack faith in their partner. If they feel like they can trust their partner, Virgo cannot control their emotions and be vengeful. However, Capricorns can bring out the best in their partner and help them stay in a faithful relationship. It may take some time for both signs to get used to each other and to build some trust. However, once they do this, neither will break their partner's trust and the sanctity of their relationship.
But let me tell you, I didn't really notice narcissistic tendencies until after I had went through my awakening and everything. But I would never have done stepped out on him. But then I started noticing those narcissistic traits that he had. He's an Aquarius. The controlling things and how he tried to control, manipulation. I started noticing all of that. And once I started creating my boundaries and speaking up, telling my truth. Things have been right since. But let me tell you something. It's all about reciprocity. Now, he's older than I am. He's 77. Now, look, I would have never told him, I'm not sucking no dick. Go out there and find somebody to suck your dick. But he told me, I'm not eating no pussy. Go out there and find somebody to eat some pussy. So that's what the hell I did.
Check. Communication and intellect. Well, Virgo and Capricorn's conversations can seem very boring to onlookers from the fire or air signs. Other zodiac signs can rarely bear the flow of conversation between these two earth signs. However, for these two signs, it is a completely enjoyable experience. They both have deep thoughts that they can share and discuss with each other. Seeing a similar depth of mind in their partner is incredibly exciting for both Capricorn and Virgo.
Just like here about a month or so ago, he wanted to try to stagnate me. See, why do you hang on to somebody who I clearly told you that I don't want you, but you still try to hang on? See what I'm saying? Still try to hang on to somebody who say, and then when you do leave, he called to try to get me locked up. Told the people out there that shit didn't work. Tried to stagnate my money. Told me, oh, when I leave this time, I bet you won't make no more money and blah, blah, blah. I said, be careful what you say now. I said, because what go around, come around, Negro. And guess what? I ain't even got to say it.
They like exchanging informative and interesting facts and enjoy a respectful debate between themselves. They find the perfect adversary in their partner. These signs can complete a conversation in a satisfying way. Capricorn is good at deciding when a debate is solved, while Virgo tends to decide on the next topic of conversation. They have a perfect system going for them. It's kind of like gears fitting well and working without a hitch. Their intellectual conversations are where their passions lie. They find it very stimulating, and it keeps them happy together. Their communication skills are great.
Yeah.
And they know that they can.
And when he did catch me, that's the Taurus I'm talking about. And then when he did kind of catch me, I said, nigga, you the one told me to go out there and find somebody to give me some head. So that's what I did. What you getting mad about?
Always talk it out. If there is a problem, they know that they can resolve it. Emotions. Virgo and Capricorn are usually not emotional individuals. Capricorn is the zodiac of the moon's detriment,
that's true.
while Virgo brings the fall of Venus. Both these signs have their own emotional issues. However, their issues differ from each other.
Like I say that, that's why I know the narcissist, that you can call the police, try to get me locked up, tell me I threaten you. Like I said, that didn't work. You packed up your shit and you left. But now no sooner than you left, I wasn't here. I was somewhere in the motel. I keep it real. Yeah, I was somewhere laid up with my boy. Give me some good head. He gonna call me talking about, can I come to Walmart and pick him up? I said, you call them damn police and tell them to come to Walmart. I said, ain't you got a call? I forgot where I parked. I hung up on his ass. And every goddamn 30 minutes, he called. I left on time. He seen the cab come up out there, had my little stuff packed up. I had my couple of bags. Oh, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I mean, talking loud and all that. And the cab driver said, that's your husband talking like that? I said, yeah. And I told him what was going on. I the motherfucker, that was before I had got my own car. Told me, I said, well, he had been to Savannah because we live in Georgia. From Brunswick. I'm living in Brunswick, Georgia. He went to Savannah, come back. We only had one car there. I said, let me get the keys and we go to the store. Huh? Hell no. Walk to the store. See what I'm talking about? All that old shit there. So that's when I packed up my stuff and left. It seemed like every 15, 20 minutes, he called me. Same thing when he left. And I didn't even have to see him ride by the house. I know he was riding by here. I said, every damn day, he got the call. Until finally, I just said, well, you going to call me and aggravate me every day, all day. So you might just come on back. I said, but all that bullshit, I'm not standing for that shit. It is what it is. I said, either you deal with it or you just stay with the hell you at. And as far as all that, you talking about some head, fuck that shit. If you ain't giving up none, I ain't giving up none.
And this allows them to understand and help their partner. Just like the trust between them, it will take time for their emotions to build towards each other. Time is of the essence in this relationship. Both partners will become a lot more confident as the passion between them slowly and steadily rises. Once they are confident, they feel a lot more liberated with their partner. They are open to experimenting with their sex life as well as in other things. This adds quality to their relationship. This couple takes time to slowly understand and discover new things about each other. As they peel...
My home is Capricorn, Georgia. That's my home, but I've been down here since I was about 17, 18.
The layers from their partner, they notice things they may have missed before. It becomes a fascinating process for them and is an incredible aspect of their relationship. Values. Capricorns and Virgos appreciate calm, cool, and collected behavior. No matter how complicated or difficult a situation is, they prefer to deal with it in a rational way. Since both of these signs are able to do this, they bring peace to each other. They also value the depth that their partner has and are grateful that they need not pretend to be shallow as with others. Both of these signs are well-grounded and practical. They like rational and sound decisions with regard to finances. However, the difference between them is that Capricorn will go to extreme lengths to achieve their goals, while a Virgo will not. Seeing the extent to which a Capricorn goes can be too much for the Virgo at times. Capricorn will also find it difficult to understand the lack of motivation and competitiveness in a Virgo. Shared activities. While Virgo is more focused on moving forward in life, while Capricorn is focused on moving up. This is where these two earth signs differ from each other. They will have the same energy in following where their partner goes, but they rarely agree on the destination. This applies to activities they do together as well. It is important for these signs to find activities that will help them feel positive. They need a routine to keep them happy in life. If not, Virgo can sometimes make too many sacrifices and eventually become depressed. Capricorn is not always willing to take responsibility for what their partner does and is less likely to fall into depression with their partner. Since both Capricorn and Virgo belong to the earth element, they can walk at the same pace. While other signs may feel like this couple moves too slowly, it goes exactly as needed for Virgo and Capricorn. They take their own sweet time to build a relationship with love, trust, and respect for each other. If they give each other some time, they can find the perfect partner in each other. They are also great at listening to what their partner needs and being willing to meet their expectations. Since they are both not emotional, their relationship may become a little too strict. However, this hurdle can be overcome with time as they grow out of it, spending their lives together.
I have a sister in San Francisco.
Capricorn and Libra. Sex and intimacy compatibility. Waiting is the first thing that relates to the sexual relationship between a Capricorn and a Libra. It is similar to a wife waiting for her ship-bound husband to come back after years at sea. Both Libra and Capricorn think of sex as an important aspect of their lives. However, these signs ruled by Saturn and Venus may have very little sexual activity as a couple. At first, there may be a complete lack of attraction between them. Once they form a relationship, they discover the lack of sexual chemistry in the relationship. Even if the lack of attraction is not a concern for these signs, there will always be something that comes between them. This pair will have to deal with many factors out of their control. They will usually feel too pressured in the relationship, which could negatively affect their self-esteem. However, Saturn's exaltation in the sign of Libra could build an understanding between the two. It helps the couple understand the importance of good timing. It will also prevent them from making mistakes by having unrealistic expectations. If Libra and Capricorn can overcome all other obstacles to form a bond, their sexual relations can be routinely approached and conservative. It will only bring satisfaction if both signs let go of any rules and strict premises. Trust. Well, this unlikely couple has a strangely high amount of trust in each other. While Libra may have questionable motives at times, their Capricorn partner will make them feel guilty about the slightest hint of a lie. However, if the Capricorn partner is too strict with them at the beginning of the relationship, it makes them feel judged and inadequate. This could lead to dishonesty in the relationship, even if there is nothing there to hide. The Libra is just secretive because they want to protect their privacy and themselves. Communication and intellect. Well, Libra is not normally a very stubborn sign. However, when paired with a Capricorn, they suddenly become impossible to talk to and very headstrong. Due to Saturn's exaltation, Libra will love Capricorn a lot. However, they express this love unusually and seem to speak out of spite most of the time. This can lead to a never-ending battle between the two of them, with no one coming out on top. These two signs just keep building up walls, even though they don't know why they feel the need to do so. The elements that these signs belong to can cause an obstacle to their understanding of each other. Earth and air are far apart, and these partners cannot reach out to each other. No matter the issue, they fail to understand each other. However, both signs have certain prudence that might allow them to have some interesting conversations and motivate each other. As long as they remain rational, they can enjoy things with each other that most other signs would not find joy in. Both Libra and Capricorn would find immense satisfaction in solving a serious problem. Doing this together is possible if Libra uses their words and Capricorn acts upon them. Their egos would be at an all-time high if they can put in some effort to find a solution together. Emotions. The way that a Capricorn and Libra approach their feelings is a difficult point for them to reconcile. Emotions come naturally to a Libra, since Venus rules them. However, they are also serious by nature and tend to hold back their emotions because they fear judgment from others. Capricorn will be the judgmental force that can hold Libra down. This also feeds the ego of the Capricorn and makes them feel like they are always right. This takes them even further away from the point at which they can meet their partner. For a Libra and a Capricorn to make it work, they have to show that they love and respect each other. Since Capricorn is not very emotional by nature, it is difficult for most signs to reach out to them. However, for a Libra, this task is more difficult than it is for others. Libra will back off as soon as Capricorn dismisses their emotions. Finding a central point where they both show absolute acceptance and respect for each other is essential for this relationship to work. They have to let each other cry, get angry, break things, or even make scenes in public if it can help them to be more expressive. Values. Taking responsibility and valuing time is important for both Libra and Capricorn. These shared values help them overcome their opposing personalities and any differences. They know that they have certain responsibilities toward each other and will see it through. Being earth and air signs, they are set in their ways. They are very different in how they speak and what they do. Libra considers their mind of great value, and Capricorn doesn't care about words if they don't see results. Being with a Capricorn can help Libra put their words into action. However, the romantic relationship between the two will not be pleasant for either. Shared activities. Being boring to everyone else is the best thing that these signs can do together. It is likely that the relationship will make them work hard without being creative, and when they rest, they are lazy. It is important for them to create a routine that will help them go out together and do fun things. If not, their passion for each other will die. The best way to describe a possible relationship between Capricorn and Libra is to say it is difficult. They may enjoy all the troubles that come with their coupling and even stay together for a long time. However, this is the kind of bond that most other signs will want to avoid. The real challenge in this relationship is that they don't respect emotional value. Both partners must figure out a shared language to express their love and understand each other. Capricorn and Scorpio. The sex and intimacy compatibility. A special bond exists between Capricorn and Scorpio when it comes to sexual relations. Mars is a ruler of Scorpio, and Capricorn exalts it, thus causing the signs to be sextile. Capricorn's physical nature grounds the sexual needs of a Scorpio. However, these signs are the fall and detriment of the moon. This can cause a problem for the couple. Agreeing not to be too emotional or sensitive takes away any real intimacy from the sex life between these two signs. They might enjoy their physical relationship, but they become cold and distant towards each other. Even if they think that the physical relationship is enough for them, it will not appease their hearts. They realize their need for intimacy only when other people show up and fulfill this need. These signs are attracted to people from their opposing signs, Cancer and Taurus. Those two signs are highly emotional in contrast to this couple. This attraction explains the need that Capricorn and Scorpio have for genuine intimacy that goes beyond the physical. They will not be truly satisfied until physical pleasure comes with emotions and tenderness. The conservativeness of Capricorn can be frustrating for Scorpio, since it exalts Uranus. However, they can take some time to help the Capricorn overcome their inhibitions and relax enough to try new things with their Scorpio partner. This sexual excitement will be difficult for the Capricorn to let go of. In return, Scorpio will appreciate the patience of a Capricorn and the sense of security that they provide. Trust.
Oh boy.
The one sign in the zodiac that Scorpio can completely trust is Capricorn.
You got that right.
Being honest and direct, Capricorn will make Scorpio feel no need to be dishonest. The lack of true intimacy is the only thing that could cause distrust in this partnership. If they don't have depth and connection, they can't be sure about trusting each other. However, if both sides work on overcoming their insecurities and put some emotional effort into the relationship, this problem can be resolved. Communication and intellect. Well, Capricorn is earthy, stubborn, and set in their ways, while Scorpio is constantly changing and evolving. This can be difficult for the Capricorn to deal with. They can understand each other well, since Capricorn is patient, and they have a similar pace at which they do things. However, a disagreement between the two could cause a fight that could last for years. The conversations between these signs are never easy or light. They both acknowledge the depth of mind in their partners and have a similar view on karma. However, you will rarely see them dance, laugh, or enjoy together. While the pair may think they don't need these things, that is not true. Everyone needs some fun and laughter in their lives. It is easier for the couple if they have mutual friends or if they share some dark humor. Capricorn can help Scorpio.
But like I say, the motherfucker just be wanting to try to hold on to you. That's why I always tell you, I'm high priestess. I move in silence. I be knowing shit won't even happen. Just like he had got a ticket here. And I knew the nigga was hiding something. Now let that happen, we got a ticket. He still would have been talking shit right now. Oh, I gotta go pay a ticket, baby. I said, oh, a speeding ticket? Yeah, I said, I already know. How you know? I said, I done told you, nigga, I know shit.
Develop long-lasting friendships if they respect their crowd. Having the same group of good friends can be great for this couple. Emotions. The emotional contact between Capricorn and Scorpio poses the biggest issue in their relationship. Both signs have their own emotional issues, but dismiss them. At the beginning of the relationship, Both will show their partners they are grounded and strong. However, they will fail to notice this impression will make them feel like they always have to be the strong one in the relationship. They will try their best not to show any signs of weakness, even if they could do with some support. Both signs will drift away from achieving their emotional balance goal if they don't work on developing a deeper emotional understanding of each other. Values. The values shared by this couple are interesting to observe. Capricorn brings guilt into Scorpio, the sign of the detriment of Venus. This means that their values are based on guilt, and they always feel like nothing is good enough. Although this can help them stay motivated and work on themselves, it can be difficult to deal with in the long run. They both need a healthy relationship that helps them accept that they are more than good enough. Shared activities. Capricorn and Scorpio strive for greatness together. Their energy will be focused on constructive activities so they can achieve the goals they have set for themselves. This relationship will not be an easygoing and joyful place where it is all rainbows and cakes. However, it is a great partnership to promote personal growth, realism, and practicality. If they share their past with each other, they can help their partner heal. They both like digging into the truth of things, and this will help them stay together. Capricorn and Scorpio can share an inspiring relationship. They like to dig up family trees, search for the truth, and deal with any debt or unresolved karma. Both signs are deep and never take things lightly. They appreciate this in each other, and it helps to build a strong foundation for them. However, this depth and these values can also make the relationship lack emotion and become a little too dark. It could lead to depression or sadness, and may even make them look for the light in someone else. Capricorn and Sagittarius. Sex and intimacy compatibility. The sexual contact between this pair is somehow unbearable. Even if Capricorn and Sagittarius are attracted to each other and have sex, they will soon feel like they don't belong together. This feeling has no logical explanation, but exists nonetheless between this pair. They can handle the differences in their personality quite easily, since Sagittarians are easygoing, while Capricorns tend to understand their partner's immaturity as their own fault. Capricorn seeks depth and meaning in their physical relations, since they are patient and realistic. However, this pace is not something Sagittarians can always understand. They don't understand the importance of being as realistic as Capricorn. This pair won't be able to see their incompatibility at the beginning of the relationship. However, with time, it'll become obvious. Their differences will taint their sexual relations and make them realize that they are not suited to each other. Capricorn and Sagittarius can only have a healthy sex life if Capricorn loosens up and Sagittarius starts respecting the physical. The meeting point for these signs is pure emotion. Trust. Sagittarius is an honest sign when it comes to relationships. However, they have a problem for being honest with themselves. Capricorns notice this flaw and recognize that it is something that does not change in a Sagittarius. The problem is that Jupiter rules Sagittarius, while Capricorn is the sign of Jupiter's fall. Capricorn cannot comprehend the magic of life or any beliefs of a certain kind. They only trust in rational thought, hard work, and real results. However, Sagittarians believe that their positive beliefs can help them gain a good outcome in life. Communication and intellect. A Sagittarius and Capricorn should avoid talking or arguing about their belief systems. If they can do this, these signs are mostly quite understanding of each other. The optimistic smile of a Sagittarius can always bring a smile to the serious face of a Capricorn. Capricorn's practical approach helps the creative and fiery Sagittarius feel grounded. As long as this couple is respectful towards each other, they can build a lot together. Their vision is similar to builders, and they can bring their vision to life successfully. Intellectually, they are a compatible pair as long as they don't expect any major changes from one another. These signs have complementary protective roles, and this is the most beautiful aspect of their relationship. Both Sagittarius and Capricorn represent protection. If this couple builds a functional core together, they will never allow any outsider to impact their relationship. This pairing is the best choice for both signs if they are searching for partners who won't allow other people to meddle, interfere, or disrespect their relationship. Emotions. It is possible for these signs to share an emotional language. This is because Capricorn looks for someone who will complete them, and Sagittarius becomes that person, since it is where Jupiter is exalted. The heart of a Sagittarius and Capricorn come together at this meeting point. They can fall deeply in love with each other with some faith and avoidance of unrealistic expectations. Capricorn usually needs a tender and mellow person as a partner, but Sagittarius is rarely of this temperament. However, by understanding differences and becoming close, this obstacle is easy for the pair to overcome. Values. Another common ground for Capricorn and Sagittarius is that they value intelligence. Sagittarians focus on learning and philosophy as they seek unity and the universal truth. Capricorn is a sign that is able to use knowledge in a practical way. This makes them a good pair. They can have the same wavelength if they don't think of each other as stupid. Accepting each other will allow them to see that they have a similar depth of thought and share certain values. This is not possible if they judge each other at first glance. However, most of their values are still quite different, and both signs have very different needs as well. One places more value on responsibility, practicality, and focus, while the other values creativity, freedom, and width of scope. Shared activities. You might think that a Capricorn partner would be too boring for a Sagittarius, and this might cause the latter to run off. However, this is not what happens in most cases. Since their suns share no relationship, these signs are respectful towards each other. This is why Sagittarius finds Capricorn interesting despite their differences. Their differences make these signs curious about each other, and Sagittarius in particular is always up for trying new things. Sagittarius partners tend to enjoy a lot of childish activities that a Capricorn will refuse to participate in. However, they like to talk their serious Capricorn partners into these things in a joyful and fun manner. Both signs are smart and are aware of the differences between them. This makes their partnership a lot more refreshing and exciting for them. The coupling of a Sagittarius and Capricorn is not ideal, and they rarely choose each other as their life partners. However, their relationship can be enjoyable and refreshing since both accept and understand each other despite their differences. No matter how short the duration of their relationship, they will have a good time together. This relationship will only be stable if the Capricorn puts in the effort to help the cause. However, the Sagittarius partner will always be able to bring joy to the Capricorn and acts as a pillar in this pairing. Capricorn and Capricorn. Sex and intimacy compatibility. It can be difficult to predict the sex life of this couple. Being of the same sign, they will both exalt Mars. This means that they have strong libidos and like following their instincts. However, Capricorn is a sign that tends to hold on to restrictions. This pair may prefer making rational decisions instead of giving in to their instincts and looking for satisfaction. It is difficult to pair sexuality with practicality. Capricorn is a lot more sexually creative when they are in a relationship with other signs, and they are also able to form a more intimate bond. However, when a Capricorn is in a relationship with someone from the same sign, they rarely satisfy their sexual or emotional needs. Capricorn is also a ruler of time, and this means that this couple can end up waiting for a long time for things to happen. Since they exalt Mars, they won't lack initiative. However, in matters of sex and taboos, these partners can't seem to actually get to the point of sexual contact. If two people from this sign come together, their relationship may be extreme in two different ways. They might need very few words to understand each other, or they may never be able to understand what their partner means or needs. So there's no middle ground for them. Trust? As a Capricorn, it is easy to trust someone from the same sun sign. However, there is also a need to compete even in this matter. Both partners will feel like they are better and more honest than the other. This can make it difficult for them to build trust in the relationship. Lies are never a real issue in the relationship between two Capricorns. The problem is the silence they leave between them. When they try to communicate, both partners tend to leave a tense atmosphere between them, and this makes them question each other. The silence makes it difficult for them to identify with their partner. Communication and intellect. Capricorn is an intellectual sign with a lot of depth. This means that two people from this sign will have a lot to talk about. However, these conversations will rarely last long. Being extremely competitive, they will always end up in a debate. Instead of a prolonged debate, it turns into a silent tournament that neither one wins. This couple needs to be open and speak their mind with each other. If they choose to silently analyze each other, they will not get far, but instead will lose respect for their partner. Most of the time, Capricorn partners will not feel the need to talk. Both will be interested in their partner's lives and would have many things to say. However, they don't share much, since they seem to constantly have a fence up. When they work on a project,
That's why I hate getting upset, because my stomach starts messing with me, and then in turn it causes my hemorrhoids to play up on me. See, I don't hide nothing. I put it all out there. I keep it real over here. If you can't handle it, then you know what to do. But I got something here you might be interested in. Cause we still got another 45 minutes on this, so I'm gonna do a part 3 on this tomorrow. I'm gonna stop it here, and I'm gonna play something else you might be interested in.
likes to live in the present, so they tend not to focus on the future, which means they can sometimes make mistakes with regards to money decisions. But they will balance their earnings with what they have spent, as they always seem to find a way to earn money. Family, friends. Aries are typically tolerant and respectful to those who don't agree with their own. They will feel
Yeah. Here we go. Here, hold on a minute. I got to go to my I got over 40-something audio books here. Hold on, let me where you at? I got to go to my my collections. Yeah, he did. He on point. I'm gonna do a part 3 on that tomorrow. But here I got all kind of stuff here. Let me see. Tell me what you want to hear. Twin Flames, Akashic Records and Twin Flames, Sun, Moon, and Rising Signs, Psychic Development, Crystals for Beginners, Chakras, Exploring Chakras and Discovering Holistic Wellness, Astro Projection, Unlocking the Secrets of Astro Travel, The Complete Guide to Astrology. Here's another one I got. Akashic Records, Self Hypnosis. Which one you want to hear? Should I go to my library here? Oh. Surprise you? Okay. I got over 40-something audio books. Let's see which one I want to give you. What's what? Okay, here we go.
Movie where two people communicate just with their minds, or where someone reads another person's thoughts to gain information? Have you ever wished you could do that? Telepathy, from the Greek tele, meaning far away, and patheia, meaning to be affected by, is communication between minds. But like all aspects of psychic ability,
I'm infamous
it's
for
not
the remix
exactly how
now.
it's depicted in the movies. However, it is possible to practice telepathy in real life. It's just subtler. You may have even done so without meaning to. For example, if you've ever been thinking about someone or really wishing to hear from someone, and soon after they call or text out of nowhere with no previous planning, this is a form of telepathic communication. The two of your minds were communicating without knowing it, causing the person who called you to make the decision to call. Or maybe their decision to call is what brought them into your mind and got you thinking about
What the
them.
heck I did then?
It's no
Cancel.
coincidence when things like this happen. There are always psychic channels at work in situations such as these. And like psychic premonitions, everyone has the ability to use telepathy. It's just an area in our mind that needs to be exercised, but that most of us ignore or don't believe in due to how we were raised, the society or religion we were brought up in, etc. Those that have been brought up, encouraged to expand the mind and pursue psychic and telepathic abilities will have an easier time with this. But that doesn't mean those who are not can't succeed.
Say you review the
When
remix.
using
They used to call me the remix
telepathy,
master.
it may not be
I
possible to
remix in
carry
a
out a
minute
full
now.
conversation with your BFF using just your minds, but you can transmit images, words, or feelings to one another. To start, let your friend know that you want to try communicating with them telepathically. This is important, especially when you're beginning, because you will both need to be in a relaxed, focused, and receptive state. You can try meditating or deep breathing before to prepare so that your body and mind are relaxed. They don't have to be in the same room or space as you. They can be at their house or even in another town. Close your eyes and try to tune out any background noise or distractions, and really focus your thoughts on your friend. Visualize them clearly in your mind's eye, their essence, their presence, details of their physical features. Once you have solidified this visualization of them, as if they are almost there with you, visualize the word, image, or feeling you want to send to them. Solidify it. Make it vivid in your mind's eye. Make it your mind's only focus. Now visualize your friend and visualize communicating this image to your friend. Imagine them receiving your message. They should have their mind open and receptive to your message at this point, and they should be visualizing you in their mind's eye. Once you've done this, relax and let your message drift to the other person. Let it drift from your mind. At this time, you can relax your energy and focus. When the exercise is complete, follow up with them and ask them what they thought or saw in their mind's eye. Make sure to clarify that they shouldn't force any messages. They should just let their mind flow where it will and keep track of what may pop up. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't work right away. It will take practice and possibly many tries. This is just one way to begin practicing. But no matter how you practice or whom you practice with, stay relaxed, both physically and mentally, and keep your mind open and receptive for both sending and receiving messages. It's important to be in an environment that is totally comfortable, familiar, and relaxing to you, to avoid the risk of distraction or being snapped out of your focus by strange noises, people, smells, etc. When you are just beginning your telepathy journey and you've just started to practice, the best place to start is in your own home, maybe your bedroom or a room you find particularly relaxing. If your house is hectic and chaotic, or you just can't feel relaxed there, try your backyard or a quiet park somewhere in a natural setting. Nature can help ground you and energize your powers. As long as it's a place you can tune out effectively, it should work. The other commonly known aspect of telepathy is reading the minds of others. Telepathy is harder to practice on strangers. So again, first practice with someone you are close with, a willing friend, family member, or partner. When attempting to read their mind, make sure to ask permission. Mind reading won't reveal to you a play-by-play of what they are thinking, but it will give you a vague idea, sense, or maybe a word or image related to what they are thinking about. Again, the same as with telepathic communication, you want to be in a setting that relaxes you. Close your eyes, tune everything out, and focus your energy on the person whose mind you are trying to read. Get the other person to picture something simple, like a banana, and really focus on it. Obviously, they can't tell you what they are thinking. Once they confirm they have solidified their image, visualize them, try and connect with their energy, and let your mind flow. They do not necessarily have to connect with you or be on the same energy level for this practice, because as opposed to if they were sharing their image with you via telepathic communication, mind reading is more of a one-way street, one-man job. Make a note of all the things that flowed easily, not forced, through your mind, and check in with them to see if you got anything right. Say, for instance, you saw the color yellow, or smelled banana bread, or felt disgusted. Maybe they hate bananas. Don't be discouraged if you didn't get anything right the first few times you try this. An additional way to practice with someone you know is to prepare yourself accordingly, but then ask them a question out loud. Tell them not to answer it, but just think about and process how they feel about it and what they would answer to it. It can't be a question you know or suspect the answer to. Right after you ask it, they will likely have an immediate reaction and or thought. So assuming you're relaxed and your mind is receptive, see what enters your mind immediately after asking the question. Check in with them to see if you accurately picked up on anything. Once you've built up from these exercises and think you are ready for a challenge, try mind reading next time you're on a public transit or in a crowd somewhere. Do this as unobtrusively as you can. If you sense that someone's energy is really blocking you out and doesn't want to let anyone in, they want their privacy. Leave them be and try someone else who's perhaps more receptive. One common thing mind readers pick up on when reading minds are people's emotions. It's probably the easiest thing to access using telepathy, and you've probably read people's emotions telepathically before without even knowing it. It's important to distinguish body language and facial cues giving you information on someone, and telepathy providing that information. To remain unbiased and make sure telepathy is your only source of information, try to focus on someone's energy rather than looking at them or their appearance. You may focus on someone, trying to pick up something from them, and feel a rush of worry wash over you. You may even pick up the reason why they are worried, though perhaps in a vague sense, and it may take more experience to get this specific. In a way, mind reading is similar to psychometry, which we touched on in Chapter 2. You are trying to pick things up from a person, thoughts, emotions, images, etc., except you can get a reading from them without actually touching them, which would be especially weird while practicing on a crowd of strangers in public. What's important to remember with telepathy is that patience is key. It is not going to click overnight. In fact, it may take quite a while before you effectively get the hang of it. So don't be hard on yourself if you don't find that you are successful right away. You also may feel energetically drained after a session. Don't draw your practice out for too long, as telepathy really works out your brain, and it may exhaust you. If a message isn't going through, just plan to try it again another day. Don't deplete your mental power. And remember, when practicing either telepathic communication or mind reading, do not look at the person's face directly, if possible, as facial features and movements may cloud your judgment, mental focus, and force the reading or interpretation. Try to do it as best as possible using only your mind. So if you get it right, you can be sure it was telepathy and there was no bias involved. Chapter 6, Guided Meditation. As mentioned in the previous chapters, meditation is an invaluable tool for preparing yourself to use or flex your psychic abilities, and to help when practicing and developing your gift. What it does is clear the mind and relax the body, putting you in a state of calm that makes it easier to focus on your spiritual abilities and the task you set out for yourself. You can meditate even if you don't plan on using your power or practicing. It can also just be an everyday routine or habit that clears the mind of worries and improves your quality of life. Whatever the reason, let's take a look at some of the most effective methods of meditation and its uses in the next few paragraphs, and then we will get into the topic of guided meditation. Meditation is a way to calm and clear your mind from distraction, clutter, and chatter. It has been used for thousands of years, but now more than ever, it is important. As our attention spans are shorter and we are bombarded by information, activity, light, and color at every turn and from every angle, it is important for our brains to receive a moment of complete calm and relaxation, drowning out the noise and chaos in our lives. To begin meditation, you of course need to set yourself up so that you're comfortable and calm. This means wearing comfortable, non-constricting clothes and finding a space that is quiet, peaceful, and relaxing for you. You can play meditation music if you'd like. There are plenty of options online, and you can light incense if you feel like it would help. Decide how long you want to meditate for. Usually a shorter session of 15 to 20 minutes is recommended for beginners. And settle in. Focus on your breaths, in and out. Don't think about your breathing or try to analyze it. Just let your focus lay with it, and nothing else. If any thoughts flit into your mind, acknowledge them, but then let them drift away. Don't get stuck on any worries or plans. Just see the thought, understand it, and then let it go, at least while you're meditating. The trick is to keep your mind clear and calm with no worldly distractions. It is inevitable that your mind will wander, especially as a beginner, but this is not a problem. Just make sure to let each thought go and bring your focus right back around to your breathing. If it helps, you can have a chant or mantra playing in your head to help you focus on one thing and do away with worldly distractions. Repeating a word, mantra, or mental image of something calm will help you get into a trance-like state and get into that desired state of meditation. If you decide to focus on an image, pick something simple, something that makes you feel calm and unemotional. This could be a visualization technique as well. Make sure the position you are in will be comfortable for the length of your meditation as well. You don't want to get a cramp or have a limb fall asleep. This is a basic beginner's guide for meditation in general to give you some background. Now we will get into a guided meditation, how to do it, and why it is beneficial. Guided meditation, specifically, is one of the more recent branches of meditation. It's more or less self-explanatory. It's in the name. There is some form of a guide throughout your meditation. It can be a person in the room with you, trained to guide you through your experience, or an audio or video recording, or it can be written text. Whichever form you use, the purpose is to follow the instructions and questions during your meditation thoughtfully to reveal some insight to you and to elevate your energy. Often there is peaceful and serene music played quietly in the background to help ease you into the meditation. Usually the guide will use detailed imagery for most of it, and some of it if you get to decide. If you've ever heard someone say, "I'm going to my happy place," and close their eyes when in a stressful situation, they've likely created this happy place in their mind during a guided meditation. An example of something you might hear from a guided meditation is, "You are in a wide meadow. Look around. What color are the flowers? Is there a forest nearby?" These not only serve to create peaceful escapes and a refuge from life's stressful moments, but also your choices are sometimes analyzed at the end of the guided meditation to reveal something about who you are as a person, what decision you should make on something, or insight into your current emotional state. Another aspect that could be used in a guided meditation is focusing on the body. The guide may tell you to focus on different body parts and check whether or not they are relaxed, how they feel, and to relax them if they are not already. They may ask what sensations you feel in your body and in specific locations. This helps relax the physical self, a part of meditation that is also important. Guided meditations can be so relaxing that, occasionally, people may fall asleep during the experience. If you want to remain awake for the entire meditation, try leaning up against something comfortable rather than lying on your back. Or if you're watching a video or listening to an audio meditation, try to watch the pictures that the video uses.
Let's
Pull up a nature slideshow online.
let's get us a
to watch
collective
along
reading
with.
going on here
Just make sure it
to
won't
close out this
distract you
live.
from your
I'll
meditative
probably be back
focus.
later on because I usually go live a lot during the day, but today I really haven't been going live like I usually do. But I had to do something to get my mind, kind of right. Get us a collective reading in. This is Aquarian Princess.
Walked away from to make it work. But I kind of feel like at the end of the day, there's actually a big choice that's coming up with this. And this could be the hidden truth. Obviously the hidden choice, maybe somebody's trying to protect themselves from getting hurt, or there could be protecting a truth from coming out that might hurt another person. And so I definitely feel that there has been confusion. And to me, I think there's like this vibration of you versus them. And then, of course, what is it that's been hidden? So let's go ahead and look at each of our,
This Capricorn collective.
Really
If you, excuse me.
Eight of Cups, what is being walked
If you
away
haven't,
from? Because there is a choice.
if you're not subscribed to
this
Aquarian
could be,
Princess and you like her reading, go over there and holler at her, all right? Show us some love.
And there's something that became a burden. So this Page of Cups could be, like the planning phase of something too. And it definitely is. There's this new opportunity coming in. So walking away from some ending or some old dynamic or old way of doing something. And this could be establishing roots, settling down, that home, that marriage, that, what have you. But a lot of Pentacle energy, but somebody might even be looking at something to do with career and maybe walking away from that, or walking away from some type of a relationship dynamic to pursue career. And that might be part of a difficult choice too. Because the Queen of Cups, obviously could be some emotional suppression. There might be somebody who just needs to get out and have fun and socialize, but doesn't have the time because there's some, family obligations or just other things like that. Because I do feel like Queen of Cups does represent a lot of family stuff, but there is a decision to be made, a judgment, or maybe there's a judgment pending finality that feels unfair. This could represent somebody who is divorced or going through a divorce. But I kind of think, in the, end of the day, there might be just circumstances that surround your guy's situation that definitely could just simply be unfair altogether. So is there truth? Obviously we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's got this choice to kind of let go of things or issues or things that don't matter anymore. I think there's this need to budget or be conservative because there is this young energy, which does feel it could have a lot of potential to grow into something, for a new start. But I think that there's some, like vulnerability there too, as to making this decision. And it, I think, just feels overall unfair, when you look at, some dynamic. But we're going to look at each individual sign. And this could be, again, we're going to start off with Aries. We'll go on to Leo, then Sagittarius, and then we'll go on to another element. So first of all, for Aries, coming in here, it says patience. There is everything here that will unfold in divine timing. So this is all about that temperance energy, about the timing of a situation also. But somebody doesn't want to know, maybe again, there's certain details. Yeah, and I think that could be, again, sensitive topics. But I know that you have trouble trusting. It may or may not have anything to do with the two of you. And that could just simply be where, there's been some sense of denial about some situation. And I kind of feel like, just there's going to be some things that maybe need to be worked through, or perhaps there has been something that happened between the two of you that caused the reason for somebody not trusting. So again, the conservative, the patient energy. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So there could be that case, and that might be why this Three of Cups is in the reverse. But the freedom, could be, whatever's being walked away from, even if it's just an old way of doing something, or the burden, the challenges. But there is this Uranus energy. It can be very unpredictable. So whether somebody did walk away, obviously that could be part of this too. And then, of course, this is where there are opportunities coming up, and there's freedom of this choice, that's going to come with it. But it says somebody took the easy way out. So there was some of this, kind of like the younger energy that somebody, maybe has pursued, a career or pursued something that, they kind of, again, may or may not have. There could be regrets at the end of the day about that. It says here that I'm starting to understand the connection. And so that could be just, the friendship. It could be a soulmate type of an energy coming in here too. And then, of course, we have the King of Cups coming in. Didn't we have the Queen? There is that match. So that would definitely represent a partnership in opposition or apart. So do you want to be together with this person or not? You know, there was somebody who was influenced by the views of others, and in the and it could have been religious views or, you know, spiritual or, you know, whatever. Again, because when friends and family sometimes get involved, or cultures, but, you know, somebody might be concealing something, which could just be a feeling. And also maybe there's some other dynamic going on too, because the Three of Cups in the reverse could have been, you know, some choices where I think there's been influence of, you know, like it suggested, friends or family that was negatively influencing this, as to why maybe somebody has chose to walk away at one time in the decision to come back together or not. But, you know, in the future, admiration from a distance. And so I do think that at the end of the day, you know, this could, you know, have a potential to coming back together. But it is about rewriting your story, you know, whether together or not. This is kind of how it is that you want to see it, you know, be, you know, and then of course release. So it's not necessarily, you know, forcing a situation, it's acceptance. And I think, you know, change what you can and allow, you know, whatever changes that are necessary to take place that are outside of your control to kind of unfold in that divine timing. But it's about feeling the peace within that situation for at the moment. But, you know, the breakup, the separation, you know, it's about stopping some pattern, you know, because there is one person here who's trying to find that balance and harmonize the situation. But you might be getting the silent treatment, or perhaps, you know, it could go either way. And somebody might feel that sense of abandonment that came with that. But this is about somebody skating along, you know, kind of trying to find that balance. But there could be an opportunity for a date coming up. So just maybe even in some cases, there could be letting certain things slide, but it's the adaptability, you know, and to quickly adapt to a situation as well. And then the serenity comes in with taking care of your own vibration. So positive environment, clearing that space, you know, and then of course the chakra and the energy balancing. And then of course, this could be between the two of you, that maybe somebody, you know, you guys might have been together, you could have been married, you know, kind of that happily ever after thing. But then of course, some things became very challenging and burdensome and somebody had to take a step away. And in other cases, there could have been somebody who, you know, really looks at this person as, you know, somebody that could be like that happily ever after, but there's some challenges yet to be overcome. And so what needs to be walked away from would be the, you know, biggest question. But the resourcefulness, you know, time, money, energy, love, you know, I think this could be even information. All right, so let's look at our Leos. So if you're dealing with a Leo, self-care, clear your energy field, focus on yourself before acting. And I think that's important for any relationship too. But somebody does want you to know they feel so happy with you. That's beautiful energy. Some part of them knew, and maybe you knew certain things as well. And maybe it could have been about the relationship, or there was something, you know, that was kept, you know, hidden or secret. But I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out, and somebody wants to know if it is too late for the two of you. But I just feel with the chemistry and passion here that it's here, but it's being suppressed right now. So somebody, if they're not acting, but I kind of feel somebody saying that they're sorry. There could have been something about the choice that even still has yet to be made, or something that's already happened that there's the deserving of, you know, some type of, you know, an apology maybe. And that could go both ways. But it says, I left when I saw you with someone. There could have been an illusion or an impression, whether that was true or not, you know, obviously, because somebody might have just gotten together with their friends, and, you know, obviously it might have been some impression of that. But, you know, only you can answer whose side of the fence any of that fell on. You know, if there was third parties. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, you know, is probably, it could have been some unrequited love or false start or something that's on hold. But
yeah, let me get this in real quick. You know, the devil is the author of confusion, you know. Now, as long as I've been, what I always say, showcasing or featuring, but I guess you could say promoting. As long as I've been promoting these different readers that I listen to over here, never had no problems. And the readers that I promote over here, I always let them know that I play their readings over here on my platform, because I feel like sometimes the message might not, somebody might need to hear the message that's not subscribed to them, you know, because I feel like it might be messages in there for other people. So I always let them know, and I always not. Sometimes I might not put all of them in the description box, but I always tell during the stream who I'm playing, who's doing the reading. But 9 times out of 10, I say Empress Goddess, because that's why it's Empress Goddess Presents, and I put who is the reader, right? Yesterday morning, bud, got me all upset. Tell me, wait a minute. What's going on here? Are you stealing people's readings? I said, excuse me. And so one of my other moderators in there talking about, you a moderator, what you doing? Question her. She said, Empress, she promotes readers over here. What she does is, she said she always tell everybody during the stream or at the beginning of the stream, at the end of the stream, during the stream, who is the reader that's reading the cards. And she always tell us to go over and subscribe to them and show them love. You know, boy, this woman wanted to shut down, wanted to try to start some shit yesterday. I mean, I had to cuss. I did because she got me out of my character for a minute there. And let me tell you what, Baker. So what, that's how things happen. I didn't listen to Woman Crush Wednesday until yesterday, and the nun said, matter of fact, I'm playing for you because see, this ain't in real time here, so you really ain't missing nothing. But I'm gonna play it for. I'm gonna play it for because the nun even said something about it. She said this is like promote. You tell you. I'm gonna just let you hear it. Hold on a second. Cause she said this is like you promote. You tell your friend, I tell my friend, but she can tell it better than me. So I'm just gonna do it. Hold on a second. Let me go to her so I can go to Patreon, so we can get the whole extended. Hold on a minute here. But in other words, it was like she was describing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I feel like we here for as a community. We here to help each other. We here to, lift each other up. That's my feeling. I'm here to, we supposed to be here to uplift one another,
Confident in all this could definitely be a North Node sign. One more.
Go to the
Three of Pentacles.
I can listen to the nun readers over and over again because she be tripping, boy.
It's just kind of it came out the right way though, but it's just kind of blanked out.
Wait a minute, this might be the part right here.
Right purposes. My camera knew what the fuck it was doing. Is what this is. Some of you guys could have channels.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
Like promotion. Three of Pentacles to me.
Can't make that shit up.
Like tell your friends to get with my friends. Yep, we could be friends.
See what I'm talking about? See how the Most High work? I went right to the damn part I was talking about.
I told you.
I can't make that shit up. I can't make it up. I went right to the exact part that I was talking about.
That's who you are.
See how good God is.
You're everything. That man hopes and dreams come true. Is what the man.
Hold on, I'm gonna start it over though, because I love to hear the nun is. Hold on a second.
This Man Crush Monday wants to work with you, Woman Crush. You damn whatever you do, Woman Crush Wednesday for business. You like the plug.
And that's what I do. I promote because that's the way I feel. If you don't listen to the reader, if you like her reading, go over there, go over and subscribe to her, show them some love. That's networking.
Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, Tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So, this is part 2 of Grab Bag Monday because we did Man Crush Monday. So, whenever we do a Man Crush Monday, then we do a Woman Crush Wednesday to go with that. Okay, so that's what this is. So, Woman Crush Wednesday, I could be describing you in this reading. Man Crush Monday, this is the person, or this could be the person that you have a crush on. Okay, that's how this reading goes. Did I even say my intro and shit? I don't even know. But anyway, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign or situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back at Turland.
Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases, and pledges to Patreon. I love you. All right. So for those that saw the whole Grab Bag Monday in its entirety, I know you've been waiting for this reading. For those that just stayed on YouTube, I know you've been waiting for this reading. Just so you know, this may not even be the same. So Woman Crush Wednesday, the Man Crush Monday you have a crush on, this may not be the Man Crush Monday that has, this may not be the same Man Crush Monday. This could be somebody totally different and not the person you have a crush on. That's my disclaimer, okay? Because you may be like, you know, I don't know. Let's get started, girl. Okay, so Man Crush Monday, technically I am describing the person that you have a crush on, okay? So who is this Woman Crush Wednesday that Man Crush Monday has a crush on? Who is this person? We're going to do it the same way we did last time. Who is this person? Who is this Woman Crush Wednesday?
See here. 230.
The High Priestess reversed.
230, 40.
Okay, could be a Pisces. This person, I heard an open book is what I heard. This Woman Crush Wednesday, damn sure ain't no side chick Man Crush Monday. So you know this. Woman Crush Wednesday, whoever you are, this Man Crush Monday knows that you can't be kept a secret. You have a big personality, Woman Crush Wednesday, whoever you are. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all know what to do. Go subscribe.
I mean, you could do spiritual work, but I mean, if you do, I feel like that's no big secret either. It's something about you that's an open book. This Woman Crush Wednesday. That's yeah. Also, Woman Crush Wednesday. This man, that's what it is. Maybe it's not an open book. That's why I got quiet. Like, how though? It's a crush. How the fuck does he know all this? Nah, this what it is. This what it is. Okay. So it's not necessarily that this Woman Crush Wednesday, you Woman Crush Wednesday are an open book, but maybe this Man Crush Monday just knows like his nose is open. I heard nose wide open. Could be a Gemini, divine masculine, divine feminine. I don't know. Woman Crush Wednesday, this Man Crush Monday looks at you as wifey material. I feel like that won't be any secret when you and this person meet, or if you and this person meet, or some shit like that. Yeah, you damn sure outspoken, Woman Crush Wednesday, for sure, for sure. This Man Crush Monday may be worried about you being so opinionated. G, real shit. Give me one more for this Woman Crush Wednesday. Who she is? Could be a Pisces, like I said. Don't have to be, but this is somebody damn sure outspoken. Okay. Temperance card. Could be a Sagittarius. So yeah, Woman Crush Wednesday, you are spiritual. This is you balanced out and everything, but this giving me spirituality, because at first I'm like, you could be a tarot, you know, and all that other shit, but I feel like that's not really what it is. I feel like you're this is like giving me like confidence. This is like security, but it's like in who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in. So you're an independent thinker, Woman Crush Wednesday. Whoever this Man Crush Monday is, you are crushing on an independent woman, independent thinker, very like boisterous. They said yes. This woman, Crush Wednesday, could wear lipstick, like bright color lipstick or bright color nail polish from time to time, or you do Woman Crush Wednesday. You could wear headbands around your hair, Woman Crush Wednesday, or bindies, or like, you know, like the kind of like chain link, like, you know, what can I just call the shit to sum it up? Shit. Head garments, yes. Hijabs, all that shit. You could be like very spiritual, Woman Crush Wednesday. And I feel like you're proud of it. Yeah, that's what it is. Say it loud. I'm fill in the blank, whatever color you are. And I'm proud, right? I feel like it's like that, Woman Crush Wednesday. Whoever you are, you're proud to be who you are in your skin and everything, G. Okay? Yeah. You're very smart, Woman Crush Wednesday. You are kind of street smart is what this is. Woman Crush Wednesday, you may not like to take baths that much. You may like to, and not, let me finish, girl. Like, what? You may like to take showers more so than baths. I don't know. I see you taking baths, but they're just saying who this Woman Crush Wednesday is. You may like to take showers more than you like to take baths. Woman Crush Wednesday. Some of you guys have really long hair. blondes. I see redheads, platinums. Purple. Like y'all make them different colors and all type of shit. All types of shit. Women crush Wednesday. Okay, man, crush Monday. I like her. You know what I'm saying? I do. Again, Sagittarius, Pisces energy, but if not, just very a spiritual woman.
When I first heard her say something about not taking a bath, I said, "Wait a minute."
They're showing me a gazelle.
She had no straighten that shit out.
That's about.
I do like somebody's spirit
animal, but it's a gazelle.
I do take spirit baths. I take showers.
I don't know what that's about. So something I don't know. It's probably gonna resonate with one of the Women Crush Wednesdays or a couple. But sure, maybe that's her name. Shit. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Shit, I don't know. But they showed me a whole, like, anyway, who is this woman? This woman could live in the city. This Woman Crush Wednesday could live in the city. Yeah, it could be very urban there, or a lot of, if it's not urban, then it's a lot of like brick, like stone brick buildings. So this could be downtown or something like that, an art district. Woman Crush Wednesday, or you could be a part of this, a part of a spiritual community. It's something you're a part of, Woman Crush Wednesday. That's not like what other people are a part of, but you're proud of it. It's not something you hide. This is this Man Crush Monday's Woman Crush Wednesday. Give me something else for Woman Crush Wednesday. Who is she? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like I'm sticking to it. This needs to be pruned is what this is, but it's a lot of leaves. It's a lot of lush. I feel like you're abundant, like you're working on your abundance. I feel like you're not where you want to be, Woman Crush Wednesday, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. This could be your sun or whatever the hell, okay? I don't know. But whatever it is that you are about, Woman Crush Wednesday, you are invested in that shit, G, okay? If it's your business, your children, your home, your family, your talent, your whatever, spirituality, God himself, you mean that shit. This Man Crush Monday has a crush on you. I feel like he likes that shit. Yeah, and you about your motherfucking money, bitch. I know that's right. He damn sure like that. Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Look at you. Oh, you fancy, huh? Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, you about your business too. So a lot of you guys could like be entrepreneurs and like promote yourself or some shit like that. Or you have a platform, Woman Crush Wednesday. Or shit, you mean business shit. You know what I mean? Like when somebody meets you, you got the business card, scan my code, barcode, all that shit. You know what I mean? You about business, okay? You have something behind your name is what I heard. Yeah. Damn, girl, gone. Some of you guys could be bartenders, artists. I see someone's rollerblading or skating. So shit, that's a good job if that's what you do and get paid too. Shit. But look at my job. So shit, I'm sure they out there. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do for work? Like rollerblade? Like, that's dope as fuck. You want to meet for it, you know? Like, that's dope to me. But I feel like some of y'all have jobs like that. Like, wow, that's, you know, kind of dope. Somebody is responsible for, or some of you guys, Women Crush Wednesdays, you paint like murals, or you're part of like some, it feels like you paint murals. Even though I know this is like obvious, but it feels like women artists that paint on like big walls, like canvases or something like that. I don't know. Some of you guys are Native American or tribal something, Women Crush Wednesday. You smell really good too, Women Crush Wednesday. This give me like aroma, especially with the High Priestess reverse. This is like something coming out, but she's in lavender. Like, you smell really good. Probably smoke marijuana too, Woman Crush Wednesday. You probably smell like weed and perfume, G. Woman Crush Wednesday, or you just smell good, but some of y'all smell like weed and perfume. It's a nice mix though. To me, it is, depending on what you wear, you know? Shit. Chanel go with everything, just so you know. Anyway, let's move on. Give me another one here for this Woman Crush Wednesday. Who is this? Again, we got Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You can have this in your chart. This could be your North Node, Woman Crush Wednesday. For somebody to be this confident on this could definitely be a North Node sign. One more here. Three of Pentacles. I told you about that cha-ching. This is my YouTube card, because this is the YouTube building. It's just kind of, it came out the right way though. But it's just kind of blanked out for some reason. Probably shit for copyright purposes. My camera knew what the fuck it was doing. Is what this is. Some of you guys could have channels. This is like promotion. Three of Pentacles to me is like networking. Like, tell your friends to get with my friends. Yep, we could be friends. You and this man crush Monday can have mutual friends, G. That turns into the 10 of Pentacles. I told you, I'm gonna make you my wife. That's 10 of Pentacles, girl. Okay? That's who you are, Woman Crush Wednesday. You're everything. You that man hopes and dreams come true, is what the man said in the song. I can't remember that man's name. This man crush Monday wants to work with you, Woman Crush. You damn sure whatever you do, Woman Crush Wednesday for business, you like the plug, G. It don't. You could work at Walmart, bitch. You the motherfucking plug for real. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. This man crush Monday can work with that shit. Is what I heard. I heard that. Shit. Now, so you damn sure have a job, Woman Crush Wednesday. Okay, a damn good one. It provides for you. You take care of yourself, you and yours. If you have children, none of this is a secret though. Like whatever you do or whoever you are, it's like out there, girl. Okay. So this man crush Monday damn sure knows who you are, but I feel like it's through business or work or some advertisement, promoting, social media, something. Y'all could work together. Woman Crush Wednesday, you and this man could work together, G. Especially if you work in the medical field, Woman Crush Wednesday, for sure. I feel like this will be no secret, though. I feel like you and this man be eye fucking each other. You must be used to all the finer things. 10 of Pentacles. Infatuated by what money brings. Yeah, this man Crush Monday knows that he has to approach you on business, Woman Crush Wednesday. That ain't no secret. This man Crush Monday, Woman Crush Wednesday, you don't really give people the time of day, okay? Unless it's about money, girl, shit. Something that can balance out, like, you know, we work together well, you know what I mean, on some, like, spiritual, like, we just kindred souls and shit, and I just happen to meet somebody that's super cool. Some shit like that, but I don't feel like this man Crush Monday feels like he's even that type of person. He may be, but he may not feel. Sorry, man Crush Monday, you ain't hear him. You may not feel like that. You know, like you may feel like, man, I gotta approach you on some business. Put another one here for Woman Crush Wednesday. Now, main person, yeah, you hold it down, Woman Crush Wednesday. I'm asking who you are. You coming out in masculine energy, girl. Okay, you a boss. Okay. You damn sure work hard, Woman Crush Wednesday. This Monday through Friday, Sunday through Sunday type shit, okay? Is what this is. You stay at work. Some of you guys work from home, Woman Crush Wednesday. You have your own business, like I said. Some of you guys are in communications, spirituality with this bird here. Some of y'all work with women. I don't know what you do with them. Oh, okay. Some of y'all make oils, or you do like bath salts, spiritual baths, or you work in a spa, something of regard Venus energy, girl. With the 10 of Pentacles, hell yeah, okay? Yeah, you damn sure got a job, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, but also this God energy. You damn sure spiritual, Woman Crush Wednesday. This is who this man Crush Monday has a crush on. Shit, you the main person, number one, okay? Oh, man Crush Monday. Hi. Let's see what. Oh, well, shit. They kind of told. Well, no. The next one was what do they look like? That's right. And the third one was what do they do for work? But we kind of touched on that. But we'll get deeper into the shit work, I guess. Let's see what she looked like. What's this Woman Crush Wednesday? We got kind of touched on that too. Hair, anyway, and nails and shit. What does she look like? What does this man Crush Monday's Woman Crush Wednesday look like? Damn, he damn sure he know every freckle, every mole, every chicken pox scar, every stretch mark, girl, every tattoo, everything. Shit. I feel like he the Woman Crush Wednesday, damn, he came out though. That shit crazy. Yeah, girl, you're beautiful. Shit, the Empress. What you mean? What you look like? Everything, bitch. Shit, I don't know. Got me sitting here like, wow. That's how I feel like, wow. All right, let me focus, Woman Crush Wednesday. I feel like you age very well. Whatever age you are, you look very young. Look at those watches. It's like time stop. So I don't know what age you look, girl, but you damn sure look younger than y'all are, okay? Yeah, this man got gray hair. Shit. So some of y'all could be older than you look, for sure, no matter what age you are. It's a lot of clocks here. Damn. This man watch you like a lot, G. Some of you guys could wear a ring on your right finger, Woman Crush Wednesday. You can have thick eyebrows or prominent features just on your face, your nose or something, but you get complimented on these features. Like, you know, like very chiseled, possibly. like chiseled jaw, chiseled chin, chiseled, like, you know, I don't know if it's natural, but that's what you look like, girl. Okay. Some of you guys have light eyes, freckles. I see some of you guys like to wear like plaid or flannels. Yeah. Or you dress kind of down. I'm seeing grunge. So you guys are kind of kicked back, woman. Shit, all the work you doing, Eight of Pentacles. I told you. That's where you always are. Some of y'all always in a damn uniform or in your work clothes. Shit, Women Crush Wednesday on some real shit. Yeah. But you still an Empress Booski. You look totally different when you get off work, dude. Look at this shit. You clean up nice. So maybe you look like this when you're working, but I feel like whoever you are, Woman Crush Wednesday, this Man Crush Monday has seen you in both energies, in work energy and in like Empress energy. Yeah, girl, because look what's after that. Look at these tentacles. Okay? Man Crush Monday, don't be looking at my homegirl just for her shmoney's and shit, okay? We keeping shit, okay? But we trying to stay positive, but we got our eye on you while you got your eye on us, okay? Women Crush Wednesday, Wednesday, I don't know, girl, gone, okay? Every day, huh? Girl, you take them. I said something about your face. It's beautiful, and not like we're that shallow here, even though we're talking about what you look like. But it's like you take care of your skin. I feel like you drink a lot of water, Woman Crush Wednesday. You take care of yourself. Your children got pretty skin and shit. All of this. Your moon could be in Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Libra as well. Yeah. Whoever I'm describing right now, or your sun, I don't know, but definitely your moon, okay? Or Aquarius, moon in Aquarius. You could wear glasses, Women Crush Wednesday, or you need to. I feel like your eyesight ain't what it used to be, Women Crush Wednesday. So it's almost Women Crush Wednesday. I tell people this all the time. You know what I mean? You know how like you look younger than you are, but your knees and your back, my neck and my back, yeah, all that shit tell you different. Like shit, look closer. Shit, watch how I get up out that chair compared to that 20-something-year-old. I ain't in no rush. Let that little girl run and do what she got to do. It's something like that. So Women Crush Wednesday, I feel like you look good. Shit, I feel like you look younger than your age. So even if you in your 20s, you probably look younger than that. Shit. For real, you know? So sit your little ass down. Something about your eyes, Woman Crush Wednesday. This Man Crush Monday has noticed them. Some of you guys wear natural colors. Like if you do wear makeup, it's like golds or tans, nudes, beiges, you know, shimmers, bronzes, bronzers, things like that. I did see people with like different color lipstick on too. So it's an array of y'all. But this group I'm describing, I feel like you're more of like a golden. But even if you're not like that's just your tone, or that's just, I don't know, girl, shit, you glowing, shit. One of them, you were specimen to be, shit, studied, I guess. I don't know. I don't look as hard as him. Okay? A lot of you guys wear watches, or Woman Crush Wednesday, you could have a bunch of watches that are just stacked up somewhere. I don't know if they just go out, girl, and you're like, oh, well, there go another one that bites the dust. That's how it is for me, too. But you could have a lot of watches, Woman Crush Wednesday. You could wear watches, switch them out a lot. But shit, the way you be working, girl, you got to be on time. Shit, so I get it. Very punctual, Woman Crush Wednesday. You on time and about your business, girl. Do you take a day off? Give me another one. Damn, she came out anyway. I know that's right. Okay, what you look like, I said everything. Shit, now. Libra, Taurus heavy out here. Capricorn, Virgo energy. Like I said, it could be in your moon because that look like a moon. Or your sun because it kind of look like a sun too. Aquarius because of the stars. I don't know. You could do something for the public. Woman Crush Wednesday, well known. So maybe, I don't know, you could have a skincare line, or you just take very good care of yourself. Like this woman ain't all, you know. Like she's not like how the Empress normally looks in a tarot deck. So that's why I said I said, did she not? I don't know if that's a hijab or not, but I said y'all might be, you know, you could be Muslim, Woman Crush Wednesday. I know I'm moving a little fast, but they're giving me a lot of messages too. So I gotta say them when I do. Okay, when they come out. I'm sorry. Somebody's name could be Cupcake, or nickname could be Cupcake too. Okay. Whew. Now back to what I was saying. Yes, I feel like it doesn't take much. Like, you just have a glow. Like, you're kind, sweet. You have a soft face. You know, something about your eyes. I feel like they kind of side. I mean, you could be side-eyeing somebody, but I was going to say sad, too. Like, they're deep. Like, this woman looks kind of, number one, she looked like Mother Teresa, so I know you were none. Like a plump one. But number two is something about her eyes, like she's seen a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's sadness in her face. This Man Crush Monday notices this. Like, this man look, I was about to say, this Man Crush Monday look deep into your soul, bitch. I can't even, I mean, like, for real, hermit. That's deep, okay? Yeah, and that's behind it again. Shit. Some of y'all could have gained a little weight. You could have thick arms or be top heavy. Yeah, big breasted, big busted. Yes. Or big booty. Something like that. It's something he done damn sure looked at that too. Like, you know, I know he looking at everything else, but he is a man. He damn sure done looked and zoomed in all your pictures, all up in your shit, girl. Okay? This man know what your kitchen, that wherever you take, if you take pictures and post them Woman Crush Wednesday in like a specific place or wherever, this man like has identified everything in that bitch. Okay? This somebody that zoom. You know how you pinch your fingers? Look how he pinch. Look how he pinch. He paints his fingers and spread that shit out, girl. Okay? Ooh, Man Crush Monday. No, you didn't. Oh, look who at the bottom of this one. The Empress of Game. I said Chanel go with everything. It did. Damn it, Bobby. It does. All right. This Woman Crush Wednesday could work with her mother or do the same thing as her mother. This Woman Crush Wednesday, you could be a beautician or do something with beauty, girl. You just look good every time. Maybe you just got the hookup and you got somebody who does your hair. You know what I mean? Makeup, or you know how to do it. Like, you the plug for yourself. Like, no, I'm doing hair, makeup, nails. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like you can change up your look. Maybe that's why I can't really peg it. Or it's just a lot of you guys. Some of you guys, these Man Crush Mondays, I figured out. Ooh, yo, what the fuck is going on? Gross. This definitely Man Crush Monday. This ain't us, like, talking, like, what? Have figured out that some of you guys are single mothers. That's what I was trying to say. Figured out, okay? Oh, boy. Some of y'all like Cheerios. I don't know if you have a picture of you feeding your baby Cheerios. This man knows what type of cereal you. I don't know, girl. Some of it is like, how do he know all? Unless y'all work together. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe that's how he knows what you eat for breakfast and all of that. But I mean, this Man Crush Monday then did research, girl. Six of Pentacles. Okay, Man Crush Monday, you pushing it with all these fucking pentacles here. We get it. Okay? Yeah. Woman Crush Wednesday, you damn sure can have a lot of earth in your chart, specifically in the signs that in the placements that I named. I don't know why I'm all confused, but I am for some reason. This person, this Man Crush Monday knows you give a lot of your time to work, your family, home. This person may have seen you at a gas station. Woman Crush Wednesday, you could live by a gas station. Some of y'all work at a gas station or a convenience store or something like that. And this person comes in, they know your schedule, girl, when you come in and shit. Or they know when you come on, I heard. So some of y'all perform or post or something about work. They know that shit. They know your schedule. When you leave, when you come on, all that shit. They love it, though. So if you could be a barista, you make the best, you know what I mean, caramel macchiato there. So he like, I'm going to wait till, you know what I mean, Linda's there and shit, and then I'm going to come. I done figured out that she the morning, you know, like this type of shit. All right. This person knows more than they would let you know. This person coming out, this Man Crush Monday coming out as the High Priestess upright. So it's almost like, because you came out reverse Woman Crush Wednesday, meaning like, you know, that's why I kept saying open book, open book. So this person knows more about you than you know about them. Or when you meet them or you've met them, they know more about you than you think they do. They just gonna play it cool. Okay? Ooh, Man Crush Monday. Ain't gonna be no more fucking Pinnacle cards left in the deck, boy. When I get to asking about what she do for work, shit, I'm sure you fucking know. So Women Crush Wednesday, again, I'm describing you. You could resonate with this message and be like, that sounds like me. Yes. And maybe, I don't know, shit, girl. Woman Crush Wednesday, you could have a streak of, I don't know, in your hair, girl, blue, white. I feel like you change your hair up a lot, Woman Crush Wednesday. So, or it could just be curly. Sometimes it's flat iron, straight, Texas, big and curly. I don't know, girl. Cut short. I see shortcuts out here as well. Like, you know, like cut close as well. Something about your eyebrows, girl. They're so pretty. Something about like your eyes, like your eye sockets or something like that, like your brow bone, all of that. It's something about that. Maybe you get compliments on that a lot. I don't know. Okay. You look like money is what I heard. Yeah. The Empress with the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. That's what you look like. So I don't know, Woman Crush Wednesday. Yeah, gloomy thoughts. I'm going to put that back because maybe that's just me. Okay. Put one on this 8 of Pentacles, Empress with the 6 of Pentacles. Damn it. Yeah, money just falling out, girl. Okay. 2 came out. What'd I say? Divine Masculine or Man Crush Monday, you skating on thin ice, pal. You are, okay? I mean, because I'm asking what she looked like. Damn, the casino? So you could look like Ginger, Sharon Stone or some shit. Maybe you don't wear panties. Because y'all remember that movie where she just gapped her shit open? I don't know, okay? You could live in Las Vegas or Atlantic City. I heard Jersey, Reno, Gardena. Damn, not Gardena, but for sure. You could be Middle Eastern, or be into that culture. Woman Crush Wednesday. Some of you guys are equestrians, like horses. Some of you guys have braids, locks. Some of you guys like to play croquet. Okay, so you could be from the UK. My great grandmother taught me how to play that. That's the only reason why I know. So when I see people play, I'm like, I kind of want to play. Just weird ass. You could be. I'm telling you, Woman Crush Wednesday. The shit you know, girl. Like, okay, like you can't swim, but you know how to play croquet. Like, yeah. I'm like, okay, it's that type of shit, Woman Crush Wednesday. I feel like you are a valuable woman for sure. Some of you guys work out a lot. You lift weights. Some of you guys are definitely Native American or something like that. Some of you guys are from Seattle. This shit random as hell, but okay. Some of you guys are very thin, Woman Crush Wednesday. Okay. Some of you guys like to wear go bowling, excuse me. But I was going to say wear knee-high boots. They cute though, girl. That's why my attention got totally drawn away from the bowling to the boots. Something about your legs. You got really nice legs, especially when you wear like tight pants. You know, like your butt, everything sit nice, girl. It does. Some of you guys are in the military or police officers or security or some shit like that. It's an array of jobs out here. Some of you guys are in sororities or some type of club or organization or some shit. Like you belong to a charity or something. There's some cause that you're a part of for sure. So I feel like this person, okay, Man Crush Monday, clean it the fuck up, brother. Okay. So Women Crush Wednesday, I feel like this Man Crush Monday sees the value, at least the ones I'm picking up on. So okay. They see like the value in you. It is Pentacles too. I ain't no fool and shit. But I feel like this person actually sees that you're like a good person. Like you're about your money, but you share. You know what I mean? You give back. That's what this is. You give out good energy. You know, you help others. 6 of Pentacles. This is encouragement because it's like gassing up. Some of y'all smoke weed for sure. Yeah. Some of these Man Crush Mondays know that you lost the job and just got. I'm telling you, he knows something about your job, girl. Let's get to the job part, and we can get on to the other part. What does this Woman Crush Wednesday do for work? A lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in that, and a lot of Taurus for sure. Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Okay. What does Woman Crush Wednesday do for work? That could be your moon, your sun, or your damn whatever. Okay, girl? Ooh, a whole lot of shit. Girl, ain't no telling. 7 of Swords. That's I'm in and out. I do a whole lot. I told you, you do a whole lot of shit. So this is giving me a whole lot of, like, I run numbers. Look at that shit. I play lotto. I do braids and shit. You know what I mean? I got a barbecue shack. I do taxes, real estate. I do work at Walmart on Sundays. You know, you can catch me at Chevron on Fridays. This is this type of shit. Girl, you a hustler is what you do. A little bit of everything. Like, what you mean? What you mean? Queen of Pentacles. You make money. Okay, girl. Well, all right. You could be a Gem. That's my Gemini card. But you could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You do a lot of shit if you're an air sign or have an air in your chart heavy. Woman Crush Wednesday. Or you bounce from job to job, girl. You know, like shit. We done worked on a lot of and did a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like what? Yes. But shit, you know? You had a lot of jobs on Woman Crush Wednesday. Let's just say that. Some of y'all are porn stars, G. Okay? Give me another one here for Woman Crush Wednesday. 4 of Swords. I told you this the man in the bed. I know what the fuck I be talking about. Okay? I can feel it. Shout out to the Valley, G. Okay? I know what I be talking about. That's for a couple, especially if you're an air sign. And shout out to y'all. Shit. I know some pretty good people that do that. Like, they're just good people. So, anyway, it ain't for everybody. This breaks down to the 2 of Swords, and that's not everybody. Some of you guys work in something with betting. I don't know. Somebody does sleep with somebody for money, G. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a lie going on about you. 7 of Swords with the 4 of Swords is a lie about somebody sleeping with people for money. So, I don't know if you do. You could be a lady of the night. Shit, Woman Crush Wednesday. Hey, we talking about who hey, he got a crush on you. You know? So, who am I to judge? I just read the cards and do my job. Some of y'all are women of the night, G. Some of you guys do something in the medical field. I see acupuncturists out here, healers as well. Some of you guys do something mobile. Like, you know, like you have equipment with you and you go from here to there. You know what I mean? Like you set up. I see a masseuse table, spas and shit, lashes, nails. I mean, it feels like, or something medical, or I don't know. You be chilling most of the time is what it looked like till they call you. I don't know, girl. It's very, shit, money falling out that man's pocket. I don't know, shit. Depending on how much they paying is what I had heard. Some of you guys do manual labor, 5 of Wands. This could be construction, forklift, shit, cranes. What don't you do? Truck driving, shit. We could go on all night, girl. You do it all. Some of you guys are musicians, are singers, directors, working like entertainment, like movie or something like that. I see plays, stage play, props or something like that. I don't know. Because somebody damn sure work in a casino. I see people that are like garbage men, garbage women. I don't know. Do they still call you a garbage man if you... I don't know, girl. I'm going to say garbage women, but that sounds so bad, girl. You could work for waste management, Woman Crush Wednesday. How about that? Some of y'all work just for like a place where you just do data entry and shuffle papers all damn day, files and filing and shit. Nothing. It's boring. You want to go home every time you get there. Just a 9 to 5, girl. Especially if you're an air sign. It ain't nothing big to talk about for some of y'all if that's your 9 to 5. Yeah, 4 of Swords, some shit you want to go home and chill. 4 of Swords a game. Shit. Some of y'all don't wake up till the fuck you want to. A lot of y'all work for yourself. This the docking station. Sitting by the dock of the bay wasting time. But I don't feel like you wasting time, girl, because you saw the pentacles falling out your ass. Okay? Especially if you an air sign. It's a lot of swords out here. Yeah, you on the go, girl. What don't you do? This break down to the 6 of Swords. You divinely guided. So shit, if they tell you to quit and tomorrow you do toes, well, yesterday, you know, you was a school teacher, I guess I do pedicures now. It's like your shit switch up all the time. Some of you guys do work for yourself. Some of y'all work for like AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, you know, some phone company or something with communications or customer service. This could be, you know, you answer the, you know, help people when they call for some service or some shit like that. I don't know. It's something where you just kick back and chill for damn show. I feel like you're comfortable with whatever it is you do for work. Crazy shit is now we talking about what you do for work and ain't no Pentacles came out. Girl, what in the hell type of... Okay. A lot of you guys make your own schedule. You get up when you want to. Some of you guys are on tour, I heard. I see somebody sleeping on a tour bus. It's like, we here? Well, shit, I guess I work in Texas today. I can't tell you. I don't know what my schedule is. Some of y'all have assistants. It's like, I don't really know what I do today. For real. Okay, girl. I like it, though. I mean, I like to be on top of my shit, but that's just me. But, I mean, if this works for you, that's cool because it's like I do so much. You know, I'm just always ready. You know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready type shit. So they let me know. Well, today you have to do this. And tomorrow I may be here. I may be there. Some of y'all travel, are flight attendants, or work on a cruise ship. Or I don't know. Shit. What is this? Yeah, I just know you got a job. Yeah, high honor came out. I just know you work. Shit, it fell on the floor. I'm going to put it back.
You crazy.
And you committed to the shit. Okay?
Yeah, they will do some things, strange things
Love
for some
out
change.
reverse. Yeah, you probably ain't really too worried about, I mean, yeah, probably not too worried about the whole, that's why I said Woman Crush Wednesday. You may not have even resonated with Man Crush Monday or vice versa. Like maybe you don't have a crush on anybody because you're working. So it's like, I don't even think about this. But some of y'all don't love what you do.
You
some
crazy.
Some of y'all are ready to go home as soon as you get to work. But I feel like that's that 9 to 5 shit. This is somewhere you have like a chair at your desk and you can recline it back. You can put all the ergonomic shit done to it.
I'd rather not get on my back on my knees.
Comfortable at this job. You hate it here.
I'd rather use my brain.
Some of you, this is your job. Others of you, you make your own schedule and shit. You know what I mean? You're busy, always on the go, so you ain't really got time for the love thing. Or you do. I don't know. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right, girl. I'm listening. Woman Crush Wednesday. I just stopped the video from YouTube and just kind of just kept going. So hold on, girl. Some of you guys are therapists or like you work with people who have like emotional or mental disorders or something like that. Some of you guys work for the justice system, jailers, or work for the something, girl.
All right. For those of y'all in the clouds, y'all ain't getting no free Patreon reading today. I'm gonna stop goddamn spoiling y'all motherfuckers. Y'all don't want to hit the like button. Y'all don't want to subscribe. Y'all want to stay in the clouds. And I have to pay for a Patreon membership. You got to pay for one. And you better go over there and subscribe to. I've been telling y'all this. Hold on here. What's your sun sign? Either real. Oh, wait a minute. My girl just dropped one. I said that was going to be the last one, but I'll go ahead and do Sun, Moon, and Stars. Let me go ahead and drop this timestamp. See, because a lot of times we don't put like one reader down or do something. Then I might see one of my other readers, one of my other favorite readers might be don't drop one. So I just go ahead and play this instead of having to start over and do another stream. But I always drop it in the chat. Sun, Moon, and Stars intuitive. Let's see what it says.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the mothership. I do appreciate all of you for your likes, your donations, your shares, the confirmations you send me through email, the positive energy you show me, the positive energy you show yourself, and overall the positive way you show up in the planet. Now, with that being said, let's get in there. Like a swimwear. Now, I got to remind people, I got a doppelganger, a copycat, a replica, a clone.
Want to be me, want to be better than me. She be snapping.
And a voodoo high priest or priestess all floating through that comment section, but I also got a lot of love. That voodoo high priest or priestess is promising to get your love back for a small fee of $39.99.
How you gotta do is say like a way on the dotted line.
If you have to bend someone's will for them to be with you or for you to be with them,
okay, City.
You definitely don't need
hey, get on my love. Where you at? Where you? Okay, I ain't gonna ask. I already know you've been busy.
May not take what's for you and leave the rest This could be someone in your environment, someone thinking of you, you're thinking of them. An ex, a coworker, a Passover loved one. You may or may not know these individuals. All right.
City, because a lot of my other moderators don't know how to do it. Do you know how to go back and because later on after the live, go back and put the timestamps in for me? You know how to do that? If so, I'm gonna put you in charge of that.
Good golly, Miss Molly. I gotta catch my breath. You know, I don't always listen to rap and hip hop, but when I do, it's EqG. Boy, that song popped up in my timeline. I was like, wait a minute, let me get the good me. Let me get the good me in it. Collective. I haven't been out to a club in about 7 years. So, everything happens for a reason. Collective.
I just said that.
The last reading I did, okay. Did I say let's get in there like swimwear? Let's get in there.
Damn.
Like a swimwear. Now,
who you had to detach
if someone
from?
come and see you with my picture, make sure the name is highlighted because you ain't talking to me if the name ain't highlighted, all right?
I don't told you. You
No,
trying to get in
that's what I'm
good shape,
saying.
ain't you?
Everything happens for a
You
reason.
already
So
know I'm
since
gonna
that
talk
popped
some
up on
dirty.
my timeline,
I got to talk a little dirty. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
So,
okay,
yes,
you in charge of that
yeah,
then, love.
listen to all genres.
See, that's I'm not real tech savvy, so I don't. I need to learn how to edit and all that stuff.
The last reading spoke about people going out.
I told him, I said, hey, it is what it is. I don't know how to do all that. I'm not, I'm really just learning how to really, get into it. Just really getting started here the last couple of months on building up my channel. But I said, hey, it is what it is. Y'all already know I'm a remix master. I ain't got time to be doing this and doing that. Y'all got to find out for yourself if you want in the live stream.
Partying, talking about events, okay? Be mindful of your environment, okay? I'm here, pop off. It's gonna pop off. Or somebody's gonna pop off. Somebody may be trying to antagonize or poke the bear is what I'm getting. Okay? Possibly because somebody may have been footing the bill. Okay? I'm here living a lavish lifestyle. We got Sagittarius in the building. You know they're all about the lavish lifestyle. To each their own.
The goddamn
Sagittarius. I don't knock you. All right? The 8th house, it talks about new beginnings. It talks about endings. Okay? It also talks about taxing. Tax that ass. Yes, it's talking about taxes, but it's also talking about other people. Money. This could be somebody playing with your money with the 4th house. Somebody may be traveling, or it may be an ending to some stability, or someone doesn't feel like home. Somebody could be leaving home. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Somebody doesn't feel supported in the environment. Somebody could have stopped funding an individual is what I'm getting. Okay. This could be about a sibling. Okay. Or your siblings, children, your children. Again, we have Taurus energy. You could have Taurus in the 3rd house, but this is Gemini. Gemini speaks about siblings. Okay. So some of you need to check your 3rd house placements, but what this is giving you is somebody. I got to make sure you're all right. You know that. Okay. I'm hearing a financial. You know you're my ride or die. Financial investment.
I think I don't got me another ride or die. City.
This could be something that's happening in your neighborhood, in your environment, in your workplace. We got strength in reverse. Okay. So somebody has weak will. Okay. Somebody didn't want to heal something or refused to heal. You could be seeing 66. You could be seeing 99. This could also indicate someone traveling. Okay. On a highway. Some of you may be going off road. Okay. What are some of them buggies or something? Some of you may be getting on them doom buggies or whatever. Some of you.
All right, let me get a pen.
Live in a place where you're able to go off road. I'm seeing tires spinning on a truck. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of event. Take it how it resonates. But we got Capricorn here on the fence. You don't have to be a Capricorn, Leo, Gemini.
We stay up in the
Aries,
goddamn reading.
Strong Gemini in this.
Well,
reading.
I got a different. I have two different. I have two emails, but
course,
I don't never really look at my
on
other one, so I'm just gonna
this
give you my
table is
main
going to be
email.
significant to you, if this is your sign. All right. For some of you, these are relatives, people that you are associated with. Could be a family member. All right. Could be a work environment. For some of you, this is.
I don't even know how to drop nothing in the private chat.
It's in your energy for a reason, possibly.
Hold on a second.
Clear some stagnant energy, because we got 44. This could be past life energy that you brought in. These would be soul ties, soul connections, things that you came here this lifetime to clear. 44 speaks about conscious choices in partnerships. It's talking about abundance and things that are owed to you after you complete some sort of cycle. And for some of you, it's letting go of toxic environments or toxic belief system, possibly old stagnant energy, the energy of I can't make it on my own. Somebody needs to pay attention.
That's my government name.
They need to be self-aware. Okay. Somebody could be a master. This could be a master healer.
Go ahead and write it down, because I'm gonna drop it. I'm taking out the
This is about a union, a perfect union. You could be seeing double numbers, because we got 44, we got 66 and 99. Somebody likes to take a lot of shortcuts, is what I'm getting. Well, follow your dreams. I'm hearing there's no shortcut to success. Somebody could have been born in 85. Okay. Somebody could be, I'm getting scorpionic energy as I look down here. Okay. But that could be a beginning or it could be an ending.
They do too.
This could be
Scorpio do too. Scorpio, Capricorn, we stay up in everybody damn reading.
Somebody may have felt that you weren't worthy of some sort of status or position. So you may have went off on your own with 9 being here. That's some more Sagittarius energy. This is telling me somebody's a self-starter. Okay? You're very passionate at what you do. Right now, somebody may want to speak some sort of truth to you after they completed a cycle or they gained some wisdom. Okay?
Turn this damn light. I'm nocturnal. I like to be in the dark.
Resulting from the understanding of your environment. Somebody is being guided to stay focused here. So it's going to be 50-50. Some of you, you're not conscious and aware of your environment because it's on the fence. Somebody is heavily focused on their finances. All right. This person may be overly focused on their finances. This person may be lacking something when it comes down to their health.
Like what the hell they on?
Okay, somebody could be putting someone's health in danger. So we have the hanging one. This is
there it is.
Somebody's being put on a time out. Okay, we pretty much got all signs here on the board. However, the only sign that is in reverse is this Gemini energy, and of course, you don't have to be a Gemini. This is telling me this is a soul contract. This is an outdated belief system. This is a soul tie. This is someone staying in a situation because of the perks. Of course,
I know I got to write that down, boy.
You got strong Gemini.
Y'all been coming up with some shit.
So this magician is in reverse, but is in the balanced perspective, or what we call the light side. Okay.
Yeah, I like the dark.
Speaking about communication. Somebody feels stuck. Okay.
I go out to get my son because I know we need it, but like when I'm in the house, I don't have all them lights and shit on like that.
Capricorn.
Look at that. There it is. Capricorn.
They need to communicate. For some of you, this person is not able to manifest something because they have to speak to you. You may have blocked off this person with feeling alone. Some of you, this person could be being watched, or they may be watching your home or something like that. For some of you, somebody feel displaced or they don't feel welcome in a situation. I do feel like if this is regarding family, some of you have your defenses up against your family because they may have not shown you much love. Okay. We have Leo, the strength card here in reverse. Why is this here in reverse, please? Somebody was abusing their power in a relationship. That's what I'm getting. This person is full of fear. They need to heal. Okay. Someone may know that somebody was operating in the dark. I'm hearing At one point, they possibly didn't care. They possibly didn't care till it started affecting their shmoney. Why is the strength card here? We got the ancestors in the building. All right. This is about stability. This is about your foundation. Somebody's being attacked at all angles. This is somebody's ancestors or the divine coming through and serving somebody their justice here. Okay. This person may not necessarily know where these different energies are coming from, but it's their own energy. It's whatever they put out into the environment coming back. I'm here to haunt them. With Six of Water here, this is somebody's thoughts. Okay, somebody feels like they dropped the ball, and they definitely did. This may have something to do with inheritance with Aljamari here, Sagittarius energy. Somebody could definitely be bi, okay, all right, or part of the LGBTQIA community. Definitely, we're speaking about a Leo for some of you, definitely a Sagittarius and an Aries, a lot of fire. You don't have to be a fire sign for this to resonate with you. Somebody has a lot of anxiety because somebody placed someone on the pedestal that don't deserve it. This could be some traditional values or somebody's trying to uphold to that. 67 could be significant. 76 could be significant. It could be a year someone was born. Okay. But what I'm getting is there's an ending here. Okay. There's scorpionic energy here, even though I don't see Scorpio. All right. I see Pisces, but I don't. That 13 is significant to someone. Hold on, y'all. I guess Papa be doing this thing, you know. Where was I at? Okay, so when I cut off the camera, I heard a happy ending. Now, I don't know what that means to you. Some of you may be questioning, will things play out the way that you expect them or this person is? You have to bring yourself a happy ending. Again, we can't force nobody's will with strength being in reverse. I'm hearing assert of power, domination. This could be talking about somebody trying to bend somebody's will in the past. That energy may have been transmuted, okay? And what I mean is by you healing and moving forward, because some of you definitely healed. Okay, are you on the road? I'm here on the road to recovery. So you have an adversary, a rival that is trying to keep things in their favor. Okay, I'm hearing sugarcoat the shit. As I look down, I see Taurus here. So this is about, you could be a Taurus, obviously, or somebody else could be, because you got a Taurus on the board too, but this could be somebody that's stubborn. Okay. There was some sort of injustice caused in the past. The scales wasn't balanced here. Or somebody's not in a balanced partnership, but this person they don't want to give up.
All right, I'm back,
they
y'all.
may live by the sanctity of marriage or to stick it out or something like that.
I got the munchies.
Somebody
now.
may need to get out and work out, or they want to work out something with you. Some of you could be doing a workout regimen.
I had cooked some chicken and dressing yesterday.
Somebody could be working with the person.
Made some shrimp salad.
That personal trainer could be someone that
I had an appetite earlier.
Someone that,
well, I ate me
not
well.
just physical, but
ate
spiritual. Somebody may need
a fish sandwich.
Going to a healing.
But I can eat now. That's what that weed do for me.
Because some energy is being transmuted. It's like somebody, could be a masculine energy that's trying to transmute some energy, but they need to have courage. With the weak will being here, they may do things like, I'm not going to say diabolical, because the devil card is not in the shadow or the lower vibration, but it definitely speaks about someone doing something in the dark. Okay, things that people may not see.
You ever listen to her before, City?
They could be all in their head about this situation. I don't know where this was supposed to go. No. 10 of air. So that came out in the last reading. Not sure how I'm going to put these readings out, but somebody's highly stressed. Things is ending all around this person. I'm hearing they don't know how to take it. They may be frustrated, okay? This person may have had an attitude of, I'm not going to make a choice. I'm going to let
Katie.
the choice be made.
Katie.
Let the divine come through. And it may have been a tower moment in this situation, or it's about to.
Talking to my two dogs. Well, one of them anyway,
somebody
the other
was
little
supposed
front
to
there.
stand up and speak some sort of truth here. Will follow your dreams. This person may feel not
that
welcome
nigga don't
in
ate
the
damn near whole sweet
situation.
potato pie by
Somebody
his
may
damn
have
self up
not
there.
wanted to make you feel welcome. But what I'm getting is this partnership is coming to an end because there's multiple betrayals here. So we're definitely speaking about somebody traveling away after they gain some sort of wisdom. I believe that wisdom that they obtained was through this partnership.
Oh, I could throw down now.
Trying to force something to be and it's not. They may have received some sort of karma for that. Insights to understand. Somebody needed to know the ledge. Somebody didn't have, they may have felt like they had all the information, but they definitely didn't. This person may have felt like they knew the person that they were with, but they definitely don't. Insights to understand why is this. Yeah, they put somebody on a pedestal. There's a cycle that's closed. Yeah, oh no. This is somebody, this is you reap what you sow. The 9 of water being here reverse. I'm hearing high expectations. Somebody, yeah, I do feel like somebody's like trying to work out or something. Somebody could have gained some weight, or they was trying to force their weight. Somebody could be a heavyweight.
Somebody could be a heavyweight, huh?
But the 9 of Cups in reverse definitely speaks about a victim of their own deeds. They brought it on themselves here. And so this may be the insight that they're gaining to pay attention to their environment.
Time for the water now.
What they spend their money on. This person may spend a lot of money frivolously, especially with Sagittarius right here. This person is not conscious and aware of their partnerships or the value of money or who money is currency. So there's a cycle that's complete.
Money is energy.
Somebody didn't get their wishes fulfilled. Okay. Now, either somebody's going to step up and gain some prosperity here that the ancestors have for them, or they are not. But whatever it is,
well, it's been a minute since I did a long live stream
somebody's
like
definitely
this.
A star seed, elect one, a chosen one, a throne. All right, they may have been sacrificing themselves. Okay, this is someone that if this is a celebrity, they spend their money or they give their money to people that are underhanded. This could be underhanded business practices. Why is environment here? Look at and let me tell you, these cards don't come out reverse. Okay, if you've been following, well, they come out reverse, but technically, some of these cards, well, this may be one of the ones that you can read in reverse with message from air. This is about stability. We got environment, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. There's still a chance for somebody to gain some sort of abundance or their inheritance. But it's kind of like, I'm hearing self-fulfilling prophecy.
Now you kept your ass up under that too. Torella, bro, came back here. Now she look what I put down there for you.
They may be feeling like, or you may be feeling like you're losing all your friends, but these are people that you can't bring with you to the next cycle because they're very competitive. All right, this may be someone that does not want to listen to your ideas. They don't want to advance. They don't want to grow the company. Okay, I'm hearing dead weight. Okay, so it's kind of like somebody has a chance. They could be in their thoughts about it. Somebody's definitely receiving some sort of downloads. I did a reading where it talked about dreams. Like I've been getting a lot of dream energy. I'm also hearing Aboriginal. Somebody could be Australian. I don't know why I heard Tasmanian. Okay, so some of you may
not Tasmanian devil.
Look up the story of Tasmania, like the actual history surrounding that. Some of us, we know it as a cartoon, but there's actual history surrounding that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could be from that lineage, but we have the 8 of air. Okay, this is my I know why the cage bird sings. Okay, so somebody was trying to stop someone from flying, from soaring. Okay, trap them. Trap something that's meant to be free and to roam the environment.
We're just talking about that shit.
These are people that are secretly competing with you, them, or whatever.
They can't compete
You could
with
be a psychic, okay? Or this is a soulmate, or somebody that you came, or this may be their soulmate. Okay, somebody that they're supposed to learn a lesson with 7 of air. I feel like they have a strong bond with this person because they have past life energy, but this person may be materialistic or something like that, and is stunting. I was going to say hunting. It's hunting someone. Somebody could feel haunted by the past, the things that they did in the past.
What's done in the dark always comes to
That
the
could
light.
be why I heard victim of their own deeds. Why is healing here on the fence?
I don't wish bad on nobody. They bring it on their damn self.
99 could be significant. Something could be happening in December. You may be seeing 999 or 666. This is talking about somebody being at a crossroads after they learn some information. If you're seeing 66, this is telling me that somebody's being tempted or they have bad habits, and that's possibly why we have the devil here. There's a new opportunity with the Ace of Cups. Somebody could be having a child. This could be a new business or something like that, right? That's talking about somebody going to the crossroads. I heard bearing some D, but it could be
we got their spell work as a trip, boy,
or something like that. It's
gonna remind you. I keep telling y'all, all right, words of spells.
Somebody could have been calling on a deity, a pantheon for some sort of healing. Okay? But for some of you, this person was calling on an entity, an energy, a deity to block somebody from healing. That energy was transmuted, and this person was doing it in the dark, or they were paying someone that does dark arts. So this person is getting all the right information in their dreams for some of you, but this person feels some sort of guilt here because they feel like they have to give up too much. So this person is being put on a timeout by the divine. They may have ghosted someone, or they're thinking about doing it, or you did. Yeah, there's some confusion here. Okay, so they ghosted this 9 of Earth energy. And or this Emperor, because Aries is significant of an Emperor. Could be a business owner, could be somebody's divine partner. All right. They may be having to step off on their own and start their own business here. They have a dream. Okay. So it's something that they're supposed to build for the collective. All right. But I do feel like there may be a family business, or somebody could be in the form of communication. But they're going to have strength. This person is possibly fearful of the things that you know or the things that you've learned. It's like I heard the blind leading the blind.
Well,
what is that about? They may have went to someone. I keep hearing dreamscape. Somebody may have went to someone that interprets dreams, but it's kind of like this person only has 180-degree knowledge. It's kind of like, okay, let me give you the scenario.
Break it down for me.
Different phases of learning, right?
Break it down.
Okay, so we talk about ascension. We start learning what's real, what's not, why things were put in place, and why and why things are not put in place, right? Some people get stuck. Like there's a difference where you got people that are religious. They don't believe in spirituality, right? They think it's a blasphemy or
right. That's how this motherfucker here is.
The same goes with spiritual people, okay? they initially do the same thing as religious people because it's kind of like they denounce everything that religion was built on. And it's like a gradual phase. Somebody's stuck in a belief system that's no longer serving them. They're not able to grasp 360 degrees of the knowledge. So this may be someone that will argue you down about your belief system.
Mm-hmm.
Some people incorporate religion and spirituality.
That's what I do.
Some people will they close their ears because I'm here. Thank you, Spirit. One track minded.
That part.
Somebody's confused
Nailed it.
About you, collective.
Nailed it.
Okay. Possibly how you manifest. For some of you, somebody plays like they're not into sorcery, but they really are.
Yep. She nailed it.
They do it in the dark.
She nailed it. She nailed it.
Energies. Why is this?
This motherfucker, he act like he don't believe in tarot and divination and all that. But guess what? When I be listening to it, he be listening because he be over there playing sleep. Talking about You know what I'm saying? But you don't believe in it now. Good, you believe in that shit. Cause trust me, your ass be up there doing spell work, talking, trying to, because hold on a minute, y'all. The number one motherfuckers that be doing that shit are them Bible thumpers. Because they use that Bible, see, because that's why I was here to tell y'all, life and death are in the power of the tongue. You don't have to go mix up no potion. All you gotta do is just speak things into existence. Your thoughts and stuff manifest. See, that's why I try to teach y'all the esoteric, the inner knowing of what's really going on.
Somebody desires you. Somebody desires you. Or they want to come towards you. This one to come out on the fence. They want to come towards you, but they have to leave like some old energy behind. I'm hearing somebody that's trying to block someone. They want somebody to be unstable. They want to mess with your finances here. It's like you're not paying attention to it. You still wonder to the BS, right? So, but it's kind of like poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear. Like, you know, and this is what's happening to someone in the dark. It could be somebody's lover, or it could be an actual couple that's doing this. Yeah. We got the female shoe. We got the female shoe and the shoe here. Somebody petitions deities. Pambagira is significant to someone. Somebody wanted you to feel outcasted. But see, you have the protection, celestial protection, angelic protection. Yeah. This is somebody that's competing for a position. This person is not balanced, right? Somebody has a fear of abandonment. I'm hearing they want to work something out with you, and I'm not saying to do so. I'm saying to trust your intuition, because for some of you, that's why you are being placed on a time out. Whatever you're planting seeds, you're not receiving anything, because it's kind of like you're trying to miss a step. You're trying to skip to my loo. You're trying to take a shortcut. For instance, instead of someone coming to you and speaking to you, they're going to a high priest or a high priestess to do some sorcery in the shadow. Why is the hanged one here? Look at all these cards coming. Now, you've seen this card was clearly in the upright, right? And it came out reversed. I keep telling people, if the cards want, however they're going to come out, they're going to come out. We got the sun card in reverse. This is telling me, I heard a falling star. Somebody could be a Leo, but don't necessarily have to be. We do have Leo on the board, though. Somebody's manifestation skills is being halted. This person may be depressed because they feel like they lost a gift. This person is clearly going through an ascension, but they may be fighting it. This is somebody that's receiving karma through their environment, their work, their family, their friends. this is an individual, right? They have a lot of pride with the sun card being in reverse, right? This is someone that's dead set. I said it this way. This is how I learned. Ain't nobody else right. That's this person's energy. Don't mean that they bad, right? But it's like they are so hell bent on being right that they don't want to see someone else's perspective of something. And so for some of you, this person may be giving you the stank eye or the evil eye because they think that you don't know what they know, that you've already learned and you've ascended past. It's like, I'm hearing let love and be loved, however that may resonate with you. The sun card is Leo. Leo signifies the heart space. So this person may have to be in the energy of love for them to manifest abundance here. It's like, it is like, can't see the forest through the trees type of energy. Is like somebody knows you make sense, but because they have possibly built some sort of foundation on this old belief system, they don't want to let it go. You hear what I'm saying, collective? So they feel alone. This is somebody that's going to try to force their beliefs on you. This person is depressed here because although they may mean well, they're coming off like a bully. Okay, like a bully. And they're not able to manifest. They're not able to be prosperous in whatever it is they are doing because they're paying attention to someone else's pot instead of theirs. And it's becoming a burden. Yeah, they could be working. Yeah. This is, for some of you, this could be a reader or somebody that was into divination, that was possibly giving readings to karmic individuals. So their money was stopped here because it was bent. This is someone that actually knew somebody was karmic. They were reading for a divine feminine or masculine that they were jealous of. Okay. And so even though they may have $500, $200, whatever, they gained some money, but it was only to hold them over. Somebody may have had to move back in with their parents or move back home or something like that because they don't realize what they're doing. They don't realize they're doing it out of jealousy. This could be somebody that's younger than you. Also, the salamanders is talking about immortals. See, this person didn't realize you was capable of putting out a fire. Yeah, somebody was dealing with a fire started. Why is the devil here? Yeah. This person is being called to a height. Look at that. The Queen of Swords. We got over. Somebody was calling in the storm here, but yeah, somebody's upset because you get in a bag here. They don't want you to get a bag, and they're working with others that, in the dark to try to block off somebody's manifest. Look at this. To try to block off somebody's work in secret. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, it could be their moon sign as well. They're receiving karma. Definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is involved. For some of you, this is your work environment. Okay, some of you may have branched off, and I've been getting that energy of somebody disassociating themselves from a group or a belief system because they know, like, this person has psychic abilities. We did see the psychic card. Somebody could work with water deities, or somebody may need to cleanse their energy because it's like whatever they're doing in the dark to block off someone. This could be somebody watching someone and just simply giving them an evil eye because of whatever they do it in a good way. And it's something that's happening in the dark. It's like a learning curve. This would be an individual that, because it hasn't happened to them, they judge it. I mean, it hasn't happened to them yet. So this will be so that can't happen like that. That's not that way because they haven't experienced it. This is like a young type of energy. They don't necessarily have to be young, but they're young minded. Why is the Magician here in reverse? Fate. This person needs to take accountability. Okay? Our responsibility for trying to cage someone up, trying to go against someone that actually means well. Somebody's planting good seeds here. This person needs to communicate some sort of truth. Where as I look down, I see fluctuation. This person is paying attention to how you get money. I'm hearing views. Somebody's paying attention to your views because they're doing work and they're doing work. If this is not actual spell work, they're trying to manifest confusion, possibly through lies and slander and manipulation. And it's causing them, look at there, go that tower. For some of you, they could be working with family or working with people in your community or your work environment. They may be operating under an anonymous account if this is a tarot reader. Yeah, it's like they signed some sort of contract with this Gemini card being here. Like, I'm hearing the blood. Oh, child, why is feeling alone here? If they're trying to manifest people abandon you, they're definitely getting that. If they're trying to manifest a blockage of communication or finances, it's definitely happening to them. Okay? If they were working with a group, this group don't want to hear nothing that they have to say. From here, they pump themselves up, or they capable because they don't know what hierarchy is. They don't believe, like, I don't know. Feeling alone. It went right on top of Leo. This person is making themselves sick. This could be somebody that just jumped off into candle magic to spite someone. This could also be somebody that used the altar prosperity spells and they haven't cleared their karmas. It's kind of like they're trying to hop, skip, jump. They come across something and they dive head first into it, not realizing that it's the shallow end. Okay, that it's the shallow end. Like they don't know the consequences of their actions. Look at 7 of air in reverse. This person, this is this person's punishment. All right, before I close out this reading, I'm not going to do all the cards, just some. Why this is coming out is possibly because these people watch me, okay? Somebody's about to get caught. Overcoming adversity. And it fell right on top. So somebody is living a polygamous or polyamorous lifestyle. They may have wanted to add you to a harem. It went right on top of your shoes, so that's where it's going to stay. Why is 10 of air here? Somebody knows that you are a healer, okay? This person may have been drawing on your energy, possibly using your money or your currency, your ability to create. 10 of air, why is this here? It keeps, look, it's falling right there. Sensation seeking, paraphilia, impulsive, novelty, risk. This person takes risks. They made like a lot of unprotected sex. We got pretends to be your twin. So this is someone that is pretending to be your twin, their twin, or they're getting readings saying that they're your twin. But this is like a thrill seeker. This is someone that they want to cage up a divine being. This person may want you to work for them, 10 of air, or work with them. This person may think you can heal them. They keep, look at there. Man, come on. This person thinks you are gullible. This is someone, I never get it. Like, somebody's superstitious. Right? So this could be someone that's not a high priest or priest, but they are at a crossroads here because their faith is being challenged. They don't believe that they're working with all these different energies, all these different women and men. They don't think that it's a test. They don't think that the demonic forces or the devil is using these people to steal their divinity. Somebody's having to walk the walk. This person does not realize that they are, informing the enemy. We got a family member or a fake friend that talks behind your back. A snake, the opposition. So this could be someone that is sleeping with someone that may be your divine counterpart or sleeping with your divine counterpart's friends. Now they're having to walk the walk. Whoever this is pretending to be you, collective, is what I'm getting. They're pretending to be you pretending to be a divine person. That's coming to an end. Somebody's definitely speaking or sleeping with a family member or a fake friend that talks behind your back. This was a soul contract. Somebody needs to realize that this was possible. I'm hearing that this person would go through any length here. We got the thrones in the building, angels of knowledge and understanding that sits around God's throne. We're talking about the seraphim. Okay. This person was possibly reporting your videos or filing some sort of fake police report. For some of you, this is somebody that may have something to do with trying to block your inheritance, whether it's tangible or spiritual. Nine of water. Why is this here? Stay salty. This person stays salty. That's why they're not able to manifest. Somebody's manifesting abundance with Saturn, Sagittarius being here. There's somebody that has a lot of knowledge. Okay, and this person is salty. They have an inability to let go. They do binding rituals. They keep falling. Look, just telling on somebody over here. Yeah, they operate out of lust. Okay, they participate in tantric practices. Somebody could be sleeping with a practitioner here. Somebody may have gotten sick. Somebody may have gotten sick, the victim of their own deeds. Okay. Somebody is realizing that a family member or something like that. Look at this. With the graveyard. I'm through with money. Message from Earth. Somebody's name could be money. How about that? Message from Earth. Why is this here? Oh, we got the L in the building. The L came out. Wow, this is somebody that's they may be in bisexual. Okay, somebody was giving them their spiritual name. We got they know your name, right brain sided. Okay, they're not balanced. They too emotional. If this is a male or somebody may have some trauma on the right side of their brain, possibly from drugs, alcohol, or something like that. We got a codependent connection. That codependent connection could be with substance. All right, let me see. Message from Earth. If this fall on this one more ascension, okay, somebody could have had a child. Look at that. There's things I keep secret. I told you somebody in the LGBTQIA community. Then don't be a she. I'm here and follow the leader, Rakim say. So this person is salty, right? This is somebody that'll talk about your work, but then try to like cherry pick. You know, oh, that sounds like a good idea, or yeah. This is somebody, they're dealing with somebody that wants to sleep with you, whether they're male or female, or they're attracted to, yeah. Whoever this is in the polyamorous, polygamous lifestyle, like they have people that possibly watch you or work with you. This could be somebody at work, okay, that's attracted to you, okay? They may be keeping it a secret. This person is depressed here, especially if you went on a vacation or something. Some of you may have went on vacation or maternity leave. I don't know why I got that. Oh, 6 of here. Look at that. What did I tell you? Got 888. You learned a lot on your journey. There's nothing but abundance coming to you, and they can't block it. Tell you these people are stalking you. My goodness. Overcoming adversity comes out again. My past does not define my future. So there's this fake friends and family members that think they know you, think they got it all covered. You turned your back. You're not paying attention to them. You are planting seeds here. You're not focused on these people. They may be salty because you're not socializing. Okay, you're on this healing. This healing, you're trying to heal. Some of you may suffer from depression, is also what I'm getting. You always have a choice. Dreams don't work unless you do. So some of you, you have to make this decision. Let me, what's the sign going to reveal? That somebody is in some sort of illusion. So whoever this is that's being a sheep, trying to follow someone else because they think they're going to gain something, a new level, some money or whatever, they're getting sacrificed. Because they have an inability to stand in truth. They ride the fence too much. You weren't home, a loss of a home or so. I'm telling you, somebody came to your home or something like that. This person was being warned, or you were warning this person about this Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Friday the 13th could be significant. Look, an illusion. Somebody may have said, oh, I'm going to marry this person, or they may have held back the fact that they were married to one of your friends or something like that, judging a situation you never experienced. Look at that. This person is receiving karma. This person walked away. For some of you, you may have been in a partnership with this person, a marriage or something like that, and they started sleeping with this person behind your back. I can't do it no more. 7 of their wives is here. I got to get off. And there you have it. I mean, look, this is Archangel Michael energy, The Witcher. Some of you may be familiar with that series on Netflix. If you're not, go watch it. We got a monster slayer, all right? A bounty hunter. This is somebody that follows their natural guidance. This is somebody that's confident, okay? I feel like these people here that was feeding off of you, that were doing things behind your back, these are the people that feel alone because they wanted to isolate you, cage you up, block off your manifestation, right? They did it in secret. They was talking behind your back, possibly to your siblings, or your siblings was talking behind your back, trying to block off your manifestation. For some of you, you have to acknowledge this so you can move forward. Look, and that's it. Look, it's a new beginning here. I mean, is you gonna bulldoze through it or what? Because I'm seeing, what is them people that's in the ring and they with the red flag with the red thing and the bull is hitting. I mean, come on, man. We got the Ace of Earth and the Ace of Water. That's a new opportunity, a new business, something that's the stuff. Look, they thought that they had you because they was operating in secret. I'm not even gonna pull out that 5 card because I already know what it is. For some of you, you already in this energy, and that's why they're jealous. But others of you, you're gonna have to acknowledge something so you can move forward. Deuces.
All right, my little bugs. I'm gonna call it a night. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna call it a night, but I'm gonna call this stream to an end. All of the timestamps are in the chat. That was the Ghetto Nun, Sun, Moon, and Star Intuitive, and Aquarian Princess. Go over there and show them some love, all right, my loves?